Hello, students, and welcome back to another semester here at Mythos University. This is your dean, the mighty Zeus. I speak for the entire faculty and staff when I say we are thrilled to kickstart another year of academics, athletics, and ambition. Here at Mythos, we want you to explore your passions, test your limits, and fulfill your destinies. Whether you're a gifted athlete with God-given talents hitting the gym, or you're hitting the books and racking up A's, or maybe you're rubbing elbows at the next rager on Greek Row. No matter what, you're welcome here. So You Wanna Be a DM presents Mythos University.
Hey gang, and welcome back to another episode of Mythos University. I'm Justin, one half of So You Wanna Be a DM, and joining me, as always, is a lovely group of Mythic college students. Mythic college students, feel free to introduce yourselves and any plugs that you feel are necessary.
Well, I'm Taylor. I'm the other half of So You Want to Be a DM, and I'll be playing Icarus tonight.
Okay, so you know what? I am Classic Step NYGM because I don't like silence. So I'm Classic Step NYGM. I am playing Hedone. I am super excited for this episode. There's a lot of other things going on, but we'll talk about it later. And yeah.
Hi, I'm Daniel, and I'll be playing Kairos tonight, your favorite Chronergy wizard. And you can find me on TikTok at Daniel K. Hargrove.
All right. Hi, I am Connie. Tonight I'm going to be playing Evan. You can find me at Camera Connie on TikTok and Connie Photography on Instagram.
Howdy, I'm Meadow. You can find me on TikTok at Howdy Love Darlin. There is no G at the end. I am Southern, I swear. You can find me on startplaying.games to play some fun games with me. I'm about to release a Stardust campaign.
Love that.
Hi, I'm Taylor, aka Spunky Taylor. I'll be playing Nova. She, her pronouns. I have been nominated for a smaller streamer awards called Rising Stars. Yeah, you can vote for me starting August 18th. Just follow me on all my socials to know how to vote for me. So yay!
Yay!
Amazing. What cool news. Gang, we could not have asked for a better cast with this. I feel like downside, we set the bar too high. Lesson learned. And as you may or may not know, this is the season. In a couple of posts I wrote series. I should have wrote season finale because there is a difference. Possible Mythos season 2 stuff in the future. Who knows? Now, before I get into a recap, I think it's important to just bring up this thing because we know that there's going to be a little bit of combat. Sometimes D&D gets a bad rep because there's this sometimes adversarial relationship between the DM and the players. But that's not how D&D should be, right? Wrong. Here's the thing. All these players, all these mythical students, they're naming my monsters the wrong things.
Oh no! Oh no!
Okay.
Just
Okay.
can't stand it. Too many
We're all
things
gonna
going
die!
on.
We're all gonna die!
Oh my God! You coach Carl.
Justin got
That's
out the
awesome.
sweatband.
That's
We're dead.
Awesome.
We're dead.
That
Been nice
is
knowing you
awesome.
guys. It's been fun.
Guys, okay, we're cooked. We're out. I'm
What I
sorry.
love
Goodbye.
about Justin is how committed they
I
are.
did knock a earphone.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
The ripping of the sweatshirt was too intense.
Over 9,000.
I'll get it at the break, I guess. Okay. All right. Last we left off, our mythic college students were investigating a series of missing students. Achilles, Medea. Who else? Who's got the notebook? Vlock, help me out.
Helen's missing. Jason and the Argonauts are missing.
Yeah.
Sarah
Sater.
Zeus is missing.
As far as we know, Zeus might be missing. He's not returning any of his calls.
I think he's just being a schmuck. I think that's just
He
in
could
character
he's
for
just a
Zeus.
schmuck. Just a schmuck.
We haven't gone to his little his office. We haven't gone to the dean's office, so we really don't know. But what I will say, which is called the Olympian, is the name of the
Not
dean's
getting into
office. But we followed a bunch of clues. There's some strange monsters that we fought. The Hydrorial.
No, you just yelled at us
No,
about it.
no,
you
you yelled
literally
at us.
just
You
yelled at
yelled
us
at
about
us.
it.
Yeah. We got scolded.
I'm crying.
I'm upset.
Oh,
We got
Were you fishing
scolded
for
into a
the hey, hey,
costume
Dra?
change.
Like, hey, hey, Dra, is that what you're looking for, Justin?
You know
you
what?
want me to
No,
jump through the hoops now?
Yeah, that's right, Icarus.
Everything's
Let's go
fine.
with
Gaslighting right now.
adversarial.
Let's
do
go.
Everything's fine. Okay, here's the deal. Technically, it's called the Hydrorial, but the Hey Hey Horial, whatever the hell it was called, was kind of fun.
Hey, hey, Dra.
Hey, Hydra.
See, I can't even come up with fake names.
I love it.
So there
I
were some
love it.
strange monsters. We did some investigating. We talked to Professor Artemis as well as Professor Demeter. We found out that apparently Zeus was aware of missing animals, missing lotus flowers, and that he was going to take care of it. No word from him since. Then we know that the Hydra in its normal environment was just a normal Hydra. It was reptilian. It was scaly. Was not hey hey. So something's going on. Somebody or something is transforming these monsters. We also tracked down a couple of interesting things like a feather that seemed to have some sort of illusion magic cast on it in the past. There was also a strange orange and red powder. What could it be? It's Old Bay. We found that out. We found out that there's a lot of interesting ties to a far off land, a beautiful, mystical place of legend called Baltimore. I can get through this. And the important thing is this. Sarah Sater seemed to have been working on advanced mathematics and physics and theory to potentially create interplanar travel and the ability for people in your world to reach this far off land called Earth, where Baltimore is. Gotcha. Caught you sleeping. And that's kind of where we're at right now. Is we had all split up to go in different directions to investigate these different things, and we'll start this episode by saying you guys all come together to discuss your findings and everything like that, knowing that later today are the Olympic Games, an important beginning of semester event that the winner of which, whoever wins the Olympic Games, gets straight A's for the rest of the entire year. Doesn't have to attend class, doesn't have to do homework, no research projects, no papers, whatever else they do. So, as this incredible group of students who is hot on the case rejoins and joins all together, we'll just assume that there's an info dump. You guys share all the information. That being said, now that you have all these different pieces of information, what would you like to do next?
So,
This earphone.
guys, I'm really sorry. I tried texting everything, but you have to keep pressing the same button multiple times to get different letters. So it was a lot trying to send all that, but
I thought you did a really good job.
No, it actually has a pretty
shucks.
steep learning curve. But then once you just remember how many counts like S is 4, once you remember it, that actually goes kind of fast. But like you
right.
did great for like your first like hour and a half.
Thanks.
Like awesome.
Just so you know, I'm having a bad day. I'm having an awful day. Like this is the worst day. Anyway,
Hey, do
More.
you know what makes like bad days better?
but
A hug.
I mean,
Do you want like
We're
do you
doing
want
a
like a
group
hug?
hug?
Do you want a group hug? Come on,
We're
come on,
doing a
group hug.
group-
Group
Hey.
hug. Hey, just
Nova steps to the side and records. I'm kidding.
okay. Thank you, demigods.
Okay,
But,
you
This
definitely feel
is
different,
French.
right? You feel not the same?
yes.
Perfect. See, fixed it.
Okay, look.
Evan's real good at fixing stuff.
I'm the best.
Yeah. Look, I need to tell you something. So I need to win these games because I need to be able to get all A's. So I don't have to get a job.
She said, "A what?
A job.
Oh,
Ugh.
She
I have
said job.
That-
She doesn't want a job.
Right.
Tony,
what I
but,
mean."
like, that's like the whole reason you go to college is so you can have a job?
Yeah.
Hey,
I-
well.
No.
I'm
Well, like, I'm getting my
In
business degree so
theory.
I can, like, run my job and do other stuff. I feel like you've never
No, no, no.
worked before?
my job
That's a
is
good name.
pleasure. I'm a goddess.
Yeah.
Like,
Hmm.
But is that what you really want?
Yeah.
I had a really good friend once tell me that you can write your own stories.
I mean, what's better than pleasure?
Being yourself.
I am myself as pleasure personified. It's perfect. It's absolutely perfect. I promise it's perfect. And it'll be better if I don't have a job.
But like, what would
It's-
you do though? I mean, like, you know,
Like a
I
whole- the
feel
whole
like it's
semester.
there's gonna be like you're gonna get bored eventually. You can't just float around from place to place and just
Yeah.
She's bored
exist.
already.
yeah.
Don't act like
You have
that
a
when they're
hobby?
satisfied with their life.
That is an
Okay.
accurate statement.
I mean,
Very valid.
Yeah.
you guys are
I mean,
fun to be around. I mean, it's not that big of a deal, but you're definitely cool to be around. You know, I don't mind hanging out with you.
Oh, I mean, yeah, we do a bunch of cool stuff. Like Icarus and I, we
We're getting
read.
somewhere.
yeah.
We
we
read all the time in
all the
silence.
time.
we apparently
Just sit
solve
there.
mysteries now.
That too.
Yeah.
Like that is a
Well,
new
okay,
extracurricular
on that
activity
note-
we've started.
On that note, we haven't solved anything. And there are missing kids. I know
yeah,
we
that's
all
a
want
good
the
point.
AIDS. We're gonna work really
Right.
hard. But
Mhm.
should we talk about
Mhm.
what we think is going on before we enter
Yeah.
Yeah,
into
we
a
did
deadly
kind of get caught
competition?
up in the whole, you know.
I mean,
Well,
we could do
so
that.
We
Sure.
want to help
Ooh.
Hadone, so we want to make
Okay.
sure
Yeah,
she's
yeah.
okay in the
No,
worst
no.
day ever.
Yeah.
We could
yeah.
make
Okay.
a crime fighting team.
We could be a new club.
Yes.
A new
like the
club or
mystery
something.
club.
The mystery
The
solvers.
I have an idea.
investigators.
I have the biggest
Vigilantes.
idea.
Okay.
I'm such a genius. I have to call Daddy. Well, let's do this first, but I have to call Daddy.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
Okay. So, like, we think Sarah Sater's behind this, right? With like Medea. Is that what we're thinking?
Well,
That's what I'm
she
thinking.
had the research, or someone
Mhm.
is
Yeah,
using her research.
Someone stole all the
Yeah.
Open
research.
these portals.
Well,
That's the
okay,
thing.
so here's what's okay. So if this is to steal powers from people, maybe,
Yeah.
and use them for their own,
Yeah.
maybe, then maybe let's say that Medea might not be in on it, and maybe she's just using Medea's power to do the illusionary stuff.
Wait. Okay, hold on. So, let's think about people who are missing and their abilities. Because, like, if their
I'm so
abilities were
glad you
stolen,
asked that. Achilles, of course. He's amazing at most athletic stuff. Terrible at morality.
yeah,
We have the and Lacosia, the sirens.
Mhm.
They're really good at persuading people. Brontes, the Cyclops, also missing. Really good at seeing very directly in front of them. And
Black
Medea.
peripheral.
Exactly, thank you. And Medea, the illusionist, also Jason and the Argonauts, they were musical.
Mhm. They were a band.
Yeah,
They were a
good
band.
group.
yeah. I'm
Yeah.
sure they did other things as
They
well,
probably
but
did other
I'm
things.
clueless.
Helen, the Harpy, Tri-Pie girl, she was a really good follower of Nova.
Mm.
Yeah.
I feel like she I mean, I don't know, but she could have been organizer. I don't
know. I feel like that's more like Sarah Sater. Like Sarah
Yeah,
the
that's
Smart really
true.
is like
Yeah.
the one
Or-
that's like
Smart.
Sarah would do all of this.
If we're talking about stealing stuff, the one that
Yeah.
doesn't match, the one that doesn't really have powers, would be Helen the Harpy, right? So it could be her taking everybody else's stuff, including Sarah Sater.
Well, before we start blaming other students, let's work off the assumption that the people missing for right now were being used as a part of a bigger plot.
yeah.
I think
Yeah.
that's safer to
Okay.
say before we get into a confrontation and we start making
True.
some wrongful accusations.
Start
Until we
with
have
no,
further
very
proof.
astute, Kairos.
We don't
Yeah.
want
Very
to
true.
be like, you criminal, and then it gets really awkward. So,
It is kind of fun though.
but well, assumptions can't be fun. But
Right.
the thing is, there's still a possibility that yes, this could be students working together and stealing things as some ploy for possibly the Olympics or opening a portal to another place. But there's also the possibility that there's someone else doing all of this and pulling all of these pieces together for an ulterior. And that kind of brings me up to the point that I wanted to bring up, which is I think we should go by Zeus's office.
Yeah.
He
Actually,
is
on
connected with
Harris
all
over
of
there,
this. with
I
his
and
missing-
only said 15
and the
minutes, didn't I?
assistant dean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
The
is the
assistant
dean.
dean was the one. Nova and I were saying we should go over like security footage to see if we can track where like some of the missing people were. So, I mean, hopefully their offices are like next door. That would make sense. Or they could be across campus. I don't know. I've never been.
And also, I told my aunt to like go check on her husband, and I said I would meet her in 15 minutes.
Oh,
I don't know how long it's been.
Okay,
You should
let's get
probably
hustling.
scoot.
Double time.
I'm
Pick up
gonna
those
go check
feet.
out the
Needs to
security
test.
stuff.
I'm gonna cancel that French onion soup I ordered. I thought we were gonna be here a little longer, so I'm
Nope.
gonna tell. Yeah, I'm gonna
Wrapping it up now. Do you
yeah,
want
no,
it
I
to
can't take
go?
that to go.
Oh yeah,
No,
get it to go.
soup
Get it
to
to
go
go.
is it's a,
You can sip it out of a cup though. I mean, it's kind of hard with the cheese.
We could totally sip it out of the
French
cup.
onion, yeah.
And I mean, the bread's kind of be weird if you try to sip it out of the cup.
Do you want chicken
I'll
noodle
bring
stew?
it.
That might
I'll
be-
I'll bring the French onion soup to go.
Ooh, make sure you can eat.
I can give you the
It's
idea
him
and
holding
pleasure
the
of
bag
drinking it.
separately. As we adventure.
Incredible. Absolutely incredible. I love that for you.
Can't forget about it.
So it sounds like, because even Icarus wanting to check security stuff, it sounds like pretty much everybody can go to the Olympian. The Olympian is the dean's office. It's also where the assistant dean would be found. And that's probably your best bet to find any like archived security footage or anything like that. Like for safety reasons, that's probably where they would keep it. Zeus being one of the most powerful. He's a god amongst gods, if you will. So, you all head that way. As you get to the Olympian, incredibly large building, huge stone columns, and as you enter through, you immediately pass by the assistant dean's office first, and you see Mini Minotaur, the assistant dean, who notices a group of students all walking in together with a somewhat rushed behavior about them, who immediately like enters into the main lobby area and is like, "Oh gosh, what's going on, students? Is everything all right? Everything okay?"
We need to see the dean.
Oh, and you too.
Yeah.
Well, I'm right here. I haven't seen the dean in it's been a day, I think. I think he was here. Well, he was here recently, but I haven't seen him for a little bit. You're more than welcome to check his office, but I haven't. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's not in there.
Well, I'll go leave this French onion soup in there.
Yeah, he needs. to
Good,
do
you
the
brought him
French
soup. That's nice of you.
Case
Fantastic.
sick.
Yeah.
Of course.
I slowly start to walk away.
Like, I'll follow.
Just awkwardly, like, I thought they would have to be more convincing. Right.
I was like, that was really
Don't
easy.
mind
That was really
me.
easy.
Can I ask Miss Minotaur some questions?
Yeah, I come
Yeah, of
over
course.
to V and kind of I sort of block the hallway a little bit while V like asks questions so that like she's focusing on like the two of us while they can do what they need to do.
Of course. Yeah. Mini Minotaur, by the way, is like almost 8 feet tall, like stacked shoulders, wide as a door frame. Is wearing like a like the equivalent of like a power suit, kind of. Shoulder pads that make her shoulders look even larger than they already would have been. Her suit pants kind of end almost like capris, revealing like fur and hoof on the bottom. Sort of brownish fur, 2 massive horns, bovine face, I suppose. Yeah.
Who's staying behind to talk to her?
I am. And Evan is also.
I'm while V is getting ready to start asking questions, I'm gonna lean over to Icarus and whisper into him, we'll keep her busy if you want to like get in her office and look at security footage.
You got it.
All right, cool.
I'm
And like I like whap him on the back. Go get that soup. Keep it warm, dude. And kind of lean off and try to, make my air Genasi self not look like a twink and maybe look a little larger.
While all this is happening, V is like fluffing up her ears to go straight up so she looks taller and like more respectable and goes, I volunteer with Professor Demeter. She told me
incredible.
today in confidence that some of her flowers had been stolen and that she'd reported the theft to the dean and
I understand.
have heard nothing back. Just trying to keep the places I volunteer a safe space. I told her I'd follow up. Have you heard anything about that theft?
No, it wasn't made. I wasn't made aware of such a theft. I had no idea that such skullduggery was afoot.
And what about the Hydra Barbara who escaped from Professor Artemis's
Barbara
large
escaped?
Hydra cage? Oh, wow. Whoa.
This is the first I'm hearing of it.
Oh my god. If I were to tell you, perhaps, just as a hypothetical question, everything's fine. If I were to tell you that at least 10 students had gone missing, have you heard anything at all in that range of missing children under your supervision and authority? Have you heard anything about that?
We're talking hypothetical, right?
Totally maybe. Totally maybe we are.
Totally maybe.
Well, definitely maybe if I had heard that missing students were occurring, that they were missing, I would be on it. I would immediately start an investigation. I would reach out to some close personal friends who are, especially gifted at such a thing. Have you heard of Hercules? I'm a close. We know each other. We go back. There's also this sort of tag along kid. He always used to tag along with Hercules. Not as cool, but his name is Perseus. The two of them, thick as thieves. I would probably talk to them, maybe to get them in here to do some investigation, some roughhousing if necessary. Barbara didn't hurt anybody, did she? Did she eat the students?
No.
No students were eaten by Barbara that I know about.
No, Barbara actually did not maim any students. Maim!
Rib was popping out?
Brutally.
Okay. What's going on here?
Hypothetically speaking,
we're really stressed because of the games that are going on. I'm so sorry, Evan.
The Olympic Games are tonight. I forgot.
So hypothetically speaking, where would we find Hercules and Perseus? Like, where would they
They're off camp. They're graduated by now.
Yeah.
Sometimes they come in to do some guest proctoring and stuff like that. I would have to reach out to them, but I could give them a ring.
I mean, if we're
Sure
just
you
speaking
could.
hypothetically, I'd love to hypothetically talk to them on the phone for a little bit. He's one of my biggest idols.
Okay.
If that's okay.
Well, if it's
Can
hypothetical, I don't know
incite
if.
her?
Yeah,
Why do you
absolutely.
She seems really genuine, but this would be the okey doke of my life if this silly, goofy, wonderful Minotaur.
You
Okie
just
doke.
scoping my
Oh.
master plan.
Let's see. Okay, so that is what is my insight? Okay, +6. So that is a 18.
Okay. With an 18, you're seeing a little bit of confusion in the this is hypothetical, but also it's hypothetical, but can I talk to Hercules? And I think what you're picking up is somebody who is quickly becoming overwhelmed with seemingly disjointed information that is both hypothetical and maybe definitely happening.
Right.
And so it's kind of getting a little bit lost in the sauce. And also there's a tiny sliver of seems like their mind is elsewhere.
Okay, okay, I'm gonna be honest here. It's not hypothetical. I would like to talk to Hercules, if that's
Oh,
okay.
no. So what part is not hypothetical? Did Barbara eat somebody again?
No.
Barbara ate nobody. Barbara
Oh,
was
good.
a sweetheart up until.
We can't have a repeat of what happened that one time with the steeplechase runners.
The steeple chase.
You know, the
runners?
event where they do
They
track and then they jump over sort of horse jumps into a small pool of water.
Not the event with the synchronized swimmers.
That was a different, unrelated,
forget.
Not
yet
related to
equally
Barbara.
tragic event.
Okay.
Barbara was not involved in that one. Thank goodness.
No,
Tragedies abound at this
Barbara
school.
didn't do anything wrong. Barbara had greatness thrust upon her, and it was her untimely end. But I think
Barbara's dead.
non-hypothetically.
Well, that's a shame. She was a real one.
Did you want that number? I'm sure she would have, said the same about you if she were able.
I really appreciate you saying that.
Anytime. You
so,
seem like
let me
a
get this straight.
genuinely sweet woman.
Students are missing. 10, you said?
Do you have space to hear what I have to say in a truthful manner, or is it going to send you an edge? Because I want to be mindful of your capacity for emotional labor in this moment, and I want to make
Okay.
sure that the communication is wide open.
Sometimes when I get overwhelmed, a protein shake helps.
A protein shake
protein
would
shake.
be great. Thank you so
Okay.
much.
Kyrox
Shocky.
is still heading to Zeus's.
Yeah, we have
What's
already
funny
gone
is
toward.
that you all are talking about talking to Hercules, which is his idol, and he does not even know it.
Uh-huh.
If we could just get
Okay.
Hercules' number, then we could definitely, maybe talk to him and see if he has any ideas on how to handle this in-house safely, quickly, faster the better.
Yeah, I'll call him right now. If this is actually happening, just to double check.
Oh, here,
Triple
just
check.
use my phone because I
This
don't
is
want
really
her going into
happening?
her own room. Can we call him and ask?
Make a persuasion check.
Can I help by making
You
puppy
may.
dog eyes? Just-
You may.
Oh, that's not a great addition. But if that's helping it, okay.
Yeah, you can roll with advantage.
No, I meant my stat is not a great addition.
Oh,
Puppy
It's
dog
better
eyes
than
from
mine.
Evan is a great addition.
I'm not persuasive at all.
Okay, so one was an 8 and the other is a 17.
Woo!
Okay. With a 17. Here, let me just pick a random DC. Yeah. With a 17, she will grab your phone. And she's a faculty member. She grabs your phone and then quickly is like, "Shit, what's his number? It's just been saved in my phone. Hold on." Pulls her phone out.
Okay.
Cannot.
We were
like-
gonna be like, ah!
Sorry, I can't remember numbers anymore.
Man.
Me and Evan are like,
I just like
As she is calling Hercules, we're gonna step away from there for a moment, and we're going to head over to the infiltration crew. Nova, are you with them? I missed where you were at.
Yeah, I'm going
Are
to
you
the
with the
uncle's
infiltration?
office. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So the four of you, Icarus, Kairos, Hedone, and Nova, you all are heading towards Zeus's office, the dean's office. As you get there, the door is ajar.
All right, I'm doing my usual ritual detect magic.
Of course.
All right, Magic Squad.
Yep.
I like that. Hashtag Magic Squad.
Oh, look at you using hashtags.
I heard about those. Anyways, so let's get in there and
Wait. Let's not just go in to Uncle Zeus. Like, you can't just go into Zeus's office. Like, we have to, let's look around. Like, maybe we could, like, hear something, because I don't think it should be open. I feel like it would be closed.
I use my telekinesis to open the door.
Oh.
Completely. Oh, would you look at that? It's
Oh,
completely
wide
They left it
open.
open.
Look at that.
They left it wide open. Who would have thunk? Wow.
Okay.
Crazy.
Crazy.
Zeus, we brought
Incredible.
soup.
Like, Nova go in first.
Yeah, absolutely. So the door is magically opened. Kairos, you have detect magic going on. And Nova, you're the first to step into the office. The first very obvious thing, no roll required, Zeus isn't here.
Right.
Okay.
So now I'm going to ask for Kairos, you can get advantage because you have detect magic going on. But I'm going to ask for perception or investigation checks. But I also want to know, like, if you're looking for anything specific.
I'm going for
As
security
opposed to just like
footage.
vaguely
Yeah.
looking around.
I'm gonna do
Zeus,
it. Yeah.
Zeus is not here, but is Aunt Hera here?
She's not in the office now.
Okay.
Could I persuade you for a Tinker's Tools check to crack his computer?
Yeah.
Cool.
I'll allow that.
19 plus 4,
Plus
23.
4, 23.
Yeah.
Are you looking for anything specific?
So I am looking around for one, I want to now that we know that the orange dust is Old Bay, is there any more Old Bay around? Do I actually stick a can of Old Bay, something around?
Yeah, absolutely you do. In fact, you find spilled over. It's almost like you see that there is there's like a small, I guess it would be called like a love seat, like a 2-person couch. Is a love seat,
Yeah,
right?
yes, a love seat.
Yeah, I thought so. Gaslit myself. Like, it's not for love. And it's kind of moved. You could tell that it's supposed to be flush against the wall, right? Like that's how most of the time, unless it's like in the middle of a seating area, it's supposed to be pushed against the wall, and it's just ever so slightly askew.
Okay.
And you almost like, not even thinking about it, Hedone, it's almost like a knee-jerk reaction. You just kind of casually like push it back to like put it back into place because it feels so weird, it being slightly diagonal from the wall, and there's something blocking it. And as you check, you see a blue and yellow with some red tin canister kind of propped. It just so happens to be behind one of the legs of the actual thing, preventing it. So yeah, absolutely. And it's like kind of knocked over. There's not like powder everywhere. There's just like a very small amount where the can is knocked over behind the couch.
Guys, some of that seasoning, or what is it called? Anyway, it's behind a sofa and it's aesthetically unpleasing. And someone like touch it or remove it so I can put the couch back. The love seat needs to be in its proper place. Yeah.
You're changing up a crime scene.
Crimes. Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. Okay, we're detectiving. Okay. Okay.
I love that. I love that so much.
Also,
Okay. All right.
I rolled
Icarus,
Yeah.
can you take the evidence? Is it evidence, right? Oh my god, I'm so excited.
Good job.
Okay.
Yeah.
I found evidence.
Awesome. I will grab it in just 2 seconds. Let me find this security footage. Maybe we get some clues there.
Okay.
Incredible. Awesome. Kairos,
I
you
will
had a
give you
question.
if you want to scoop some up, here's a little empty vial. You can put some in it.
I take the vial and kind of look at it like,
Pull the cork.
you-
Scoopy. Put the cork back on.
You got this, Adone.
I believe in you.
okay. And she carefully does exactly what he says and seems kind of weirded out by manual labor.
Look at
You know what's
that.
weird is you nail it.
Oh, awesome.
You uncork, scoop, and cork, and it goes great.
It goes great.
All right, Kairos, what's up?
So for his Arcana check, he got a 19 and a natural 20 with that advantage. I took a picture of it.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, that's for a 28, and he is just looking for anything that the constant magical signatures we've been seeing before. So whether it's the illusion magic we've been seeing, stuff that has to do with the ritual possibly, or just any hidden magic items like that.
Yeah.
Anything
Absolutely.
magical.
You're looking around, keeping your eyes peeled for any sources of magic that might ping with your detect magic, and you certainly find trace elements of illusion magic around the room. There isn't any. Actually, for the time being, I'm gonna see what the others pick because you might be able to help them in different regards. But you absolutely find illusion magic in here, in the room, almost as if somebody with illusion magic cast on them was traipsing around or doing stuff. And that it's like the way I'm picturing it in my head is like if I used a ton of Axe body spray,
and
then went into an office and started fucking about, and then you came in with your bloodhound nose, aka detect magic, you'd be like,
illusion.
Smells like high school in here.
It
Smells like illusion.
It smells like high school.
It's kind of like that. I would say, I'm trying to think, the other big one that you've found so far has been transmutation magic with the hydrorial. There isn't, I don't believe that there's any transmutation magic in here or anything like that. You do find a touch of, there's a very, because you got a nat 20, there's a very trace amount of conjuration magic. Kind of coming from the spot that Icarus is sitting in. Coming from Zeus's desk seat.
Ooh.
Wait, hold on, Big Icky. Give me 1 second.
Big Icky.
Can we workshop that a little bit? I'm not crazy about that. I'm not crazy about that.
You're not crazy about Big Icky?
No.
Okay.
It's like a whole song about it. You should be fine.
So, I'm getting illusion with a little hint of conjuration coming from this desk.
Okay. Are we gonna? I mean, I think I've pretty much already sat down in the chair and I'm typing away at the computer.
Yeah.
So if something bad was gonna happen, it's gonna happen.
In the chair, it's ruined. But besides that,
yeah.
Finish cracking the computer and then we'll search more in the desk.
All right. Conjuration in and around.
And illusion. And with the nat 20, it's coming not from the desk, from the seat.
Ooh.
Oh.
From the seat that I'm sitting in. Okay. stand up and do what I need to do. And slide the desk over for further examination if it needs it. I don't know.
For sure. Okay, Nova. What did you roll? What are you looking for?
Got a 16, and she knows her uncle a lot that he hates technology, so she's gonna look for like papers, stuff like journals, something that he probably written down notes from.
For sure. You're looking on top of the desk. You're looking through some of the drawers and stuff like that. You find a planner, like an agenda, like a day-to-day planner kind of thing. And you find that the page that has yesterday and today on it has been ripped out. But with the 16, you look more closely at like the indentations on the following page. So like if I'm writing on this page, the very next page will have indentations. And you see that it says, like kind of, you could tell that your uncle was probably either mad or passionate about something, because there's one word that's just very, like, he was writing very hard. You know what I mean? Like he was pressing down really hard. Writing hard is crazy. But
writing hard. No soft writing here.
Try not to laugh.
Super hard.
It's a hard writing 101.
I cannot. Oh, I cannot.
So mad. Wow. So
and
hard right now.
it's the word faculty.
Hedoni's gonna like go over to walk over and kind of like lean over your shoulder, kind of, what you got?
Uncle was writing very hard. Like he was mad. Just to like she like look at one of the other guys and say, y'all got paper? So she could like shade it down.
A pencil?
Yeah, thank you. I don't carry paper.
I always carry loose leaf paper on me.
Yeah. I was like, I figured. And then she like shades it down. See the word faculty. It's written hard on here. Why?
Why was he writing so hard?
Just such hard writing.
Oh, this is almost as bad as Hey Hey Hydra.
Wait, maybe this is a warning.
Incredible.
Like a frustration.
Wait.
Like he found out something about the faculty.
Who knows?
Is the faculty real?
Is the faculty real?
Like right down the hall,
Could be a
like
fake
right down the
faculty.
hallway. Are we sure
Faculty,
it's the real
if
dean?
you will.
Right? Is that the real dean? Right? Assistant dean
Yeah,
right
it's like
now.
a real dean.
Okay. Icarus. What
Yes.
did you roll? What did you? And I obviously know what you're looking for.
18.
18. You are able to find some security footage that has been archived on this computer, the main computer of the dean of Mythos University. You're looking for like the hours leading up to students missing, kind of thing. Like you're looking for ideally like footage of them.
Yeah. Because we
like
know
that.
about who has gone missing, where and when, the where and the when on most of the people. So the ones that we know where they were taken from, about when, that's where I'm looking.
Yeah. Okay, cool. You're looking for them. Achilles is hard because you know exactly where he was when he got stolen, but unfortunately, there's no cameras at the back of the frat house. Jason and the Argonauts, Medea, you're not sure where they got taken. The best lead is probably Sarah Sater. You have a good idea of different locations that she stopped at and a general timeline of things. You know those different faculty buildings, or rather like educational buildings, where they are and stuff like that, and therefore you can find find the route of cameras and kind of follow her using like the different cameras, like switching camera to camera kind of stuff. And eventually with an 18 you do spot Sarah Sater.
Cool.
And with an 18, I will say you see her, and then there is a blur on the camera, and then she's gone.
And the
Like it-
location that she was abducted, does that match my vision?
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh.
Yeah, a little bit.
Like we're talking like speedster blur of. Okay.
Speedster blur. Even with the technology and you pausing it, this figure was moving so fast. There's no every like time you freeze frame, it's so caught in motion that it's so smudged that it's completely unread. You can't tell who it is.
Does Hedoni remember when she was at track and field with V-Lock and she saw that blur? Well, she kind of not really saw the blur, but saw something weird happen.
It looks like what V-Lock saw, and like you can kind of piece the two together, in at least in that way. Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
All right, team, this is big. This means we have an actual suspect. For now, we'll just call him the Flasher. Because he goes by in a blur, like a flash.
Why would
Flash?
Kairos, there, I feel like the naming thing, it might not be your forte.
What about the blur?
Blur.
Yeah,
Flash,
the blur.
Okay.
The blur.
Sounds
All
like
right.
it. There's no copyright on that, I don't think.
I doubt it. I don't know. I don't know all the superheroes, but it's definitely it's not the definitely copyrighted one.
Oh yeah, incredible. So you guys feel like you've pretty much got all of the information in this room. We're gonna say that whole portion of things takes you about probably like 15-20 minutes to like truly search the entire room to find all these things, to crack into the computer, because Icarus has to straight up hack in and like get into a faculty computer, which is wild.
I know an admin password. It really takes me
all
10
these
minutes.
different things. As your crew is beginning to return to the front, like where the assistant dean was, where you left V-Lock and Evan, it is just then that she finally gets a hold of Hercules. And Kairos, you just hear, like as you're coming down the hallway, you just
still
hear
with the soup.
You still have
leave
the
the
soup.
in the.
You still have the soup.
Why do you still have soup?
I forgot to leave the office.
And she just then is like, "Hello, Hercules. Hey, Herc, how's it going? No, I know. Oh, busy day over there. I hear you. Anyway, listen, those students are missing. What's up?
The speakerphone? The
Speaker?
Could you put him
Hold on, Herc. I'm gonna put you on speakerphone."
Thank you so much.
She hangs up the call.
Electric. Big tiny
fingers.
phone, big hands.
She has it on speakerphone, and you can now hear both sides of the conversation. Great. Now I have to RP two people at the same time.
Thanks a lot.
No, I'm kidding.
Gee willikers.
You hear, "Hey, so Herc, listen, bad news, I'm afraid. There's about a baker's dozen worth of missing students, and I hate to tell you this, but Barbara's dead." And you just hear on the other line, Hercules, Kairos, your idol, Evan, also one of your idols. You hear Hercules' voice come through and go, "Dang, dude, that freaking sucks, bro."
I dropped
I
my
hate
French
that.
onion soup.
Barbara,
Jesus Christ.
Sorry.
shot.
Sorry. Oh, jeez.
Dude, that freaking sucks, dude. I love Barbara. I remember back when we battled. Dang. That's crazy. Well, missing students is never a good thing, Minnie. I mean, I hate that for you. That sucks that you're going through that, girl. But listen,
Wow.
I can head over there. I'll probably be there in like freaking, I don't know, like a tight 45. I'm a little ways away, but I could probably be there in like a tight 45.
What about at least one?
Oh, sorry. One of the students wants to know if it could be a loose one. I don't know the kid. You know, kids. I don't get it.
Oh hell yeah! I can freaking fucking loose. Hell yeah!
I like, thanks, Herc.
Not.
Thank you for making that loose 45.
Thanks, Herc.
Hey, you're welcome, random voices.
Fuck yeah.
No, dude.
Oh my God.
Herc, what is your favorite pre-workout?
Yeah.
Oh god.
Oh dude, favorite pre-workout?
Yeah.
First you get a stick of dynamite.
Oh my God,
Crack that
yes.
bad boy open. Pour it in your mouth.
That sounds amazing. I'm gonna try that next time.
I'm not done yet.
Oh,
Then light a match. Drop it down.
that is explosive.
That's hardcore as hell.
It literally is.
Wow.
Don't try this at home, kids.
Please
The
don't.
single tear starts
Don't try this
falling
at
down
home.
Kairos.
Please don't do this.
Don't do this at
I,
home. This
I
is a
feel like
joke.
this to be a
Mythos you. Mythos
This
you.
is a
There's
joke.
nobody eating Tide Pods. It's everybody eating sticks of dynamite.
Yeah.
Uh,
Well,
no.
that was because Justin was thinking of pre-workouts, and I could only think of the brand C4. So it was a natural progression.
Oh my
no,
God.
I wanted to
Just
ask
cracking
about,
open
like,
sticks of
how would-
dynamite like pixie sticks. Just
Noah asked Hercules, how would you try to find missing kids? Like, what your first step?
Oh shit. I mean, do you have clues?
Lots.
Flipping follow them, dude.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
Via's
so
got the
motivating.
largest
Inspiring.
pick of her life at
Like,
this
this
point.
is so
Yeah.
On the phone.
Hercules,
Like,
you have
she's actively closing her notebook because, like, he has nothing to tell
you
me.
have never said wiser words.
Thank
in
you
my
for your
entire
service.
life.
Oh, thank you.
Hodoni's
Two
just
different
like
voices.
Hell yeah.
Thank you for your
Hodoni's
service.
just like, oh god,
I
This is
was
what
like, Herc,
happens.
this is Nova.
Oh yeah.
this is what happens. when you Make mortals have power.
We follow each other on
Oh.
socials. Herc, like,
Guys, okay, you heard Mr. Hercules. We gotta follow the clues. V-lock, you are locked in. Your brain, amazing. Let's
Noah
go.
will look at Vlog too and be like, I feel the same way that you're feeling right now.
Yeah. Minnie looks around the room and is like, "All right, well, I guess that's it, Hercules. I guess we'll see you in a loose 45."
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Hell yeah.
horrifying.
I'll flip and
I
be
hope
there.
it's, like, super loose. I hope he never shows up, actually.
just the
Oh.
loose
Oh, no.
45
Why would you
days.
say
You never
that?
said 45 what?
Click.
Just the loose
Yeah.
45.
Just a loose
45.
Noah's like, who's Barbara? And then why we got Hercules coming?
Hercules is a national treasure. Why wouldn't we want him to come here?
Are you okay, Kairos?
Okay.
Yeah,
Back
I'm,
to-
I'm
Barbara's
just
the
crying a little
Hydra.
bit, but yes.
Nova.
Oh.
Barbara's the
Yeah.
Hydra. Yeah.
I
You're
just
so
really
pretty.
hope that he does not
The one that
show up.
like you and me kind of like
You didn't have to put the LOL like that.
I just really hope Hercules
Well,
does not show up wearing that line.
Oh, jeez.
Oh no, that's his old gear. He never wears his old gear. He's always updating.
Oh,
That's kind of his
good,
thing.
'cause I can't talk about it. Yeah.
Yeah, sort of a fanboy situation over here.
Well, no, it's my I can't.
Oh,
just Jim Bros.
you'd think I would know more about mythology, considering I'm
Yeah,
the vice
no,
dean.
it's a whole entire
But-
thing where it's like I can't really talk about people's fates that I like,
Right,
learn.
right.
about.
Yes, you're the
Yeah.
adopted. I get that. Okay, fantastic. Well,
So
speaking of fate, the Olympic Games are about to get started in just a little bit. I think you guys should head over there.
We gotta
I know
go.
that this investigation is just heating up and everything, but you heard Hercules. He'll be here in a loose 45.
Yeah.
okay,
But you don't want to
That's
miss out
so
on that grand
disturbing.
prize.
okay.
Because all
Yeah.
the students who are still here are going to be competing.
Yeah.
Hey,
Kairos.
So,
Miss Weisstein, can I just ask you one question? As like, it might be insider trading info, it might not be. Have students
Okay.
ever been kidnapped as part of the Olympic Games as like part of a trial to like
Oh.
locate them or find them?
Only if they were notified. And when I say that, I mean the whole student body. Like there are certain challenges in past Olympics where it'll be like a simulated adventure, so you kind of know going into it that abduction is a possibility, but nothing like this. Nothing like what you guys are talking about. That's the Olympic Games haven't started yet, so nothing should be going on related to that.
All right.
But you still think we should
One more
go
thing.
compete?
I'm saying, I'm just letting you know that they're starting soon. So if you're interested in competing,
I do have one more
this
question.
is the time.
I do have one more question.
Of course.
Other than
Yes.
Mercury, is there anybody else that you know that could run faster than the camera could capture them? They just look like a blur.
Kind of sheepishly looks a little bit in Evan's direction and says, and then like looks away and is like, well, yeah, there's the old track coach who's on a sabbatical right now. Hermes.
Right.
Pretty fast guy.
Yeah. Working on it.
But he's a good guy.
Right.
Can't imagine
No.
Right.
him being involved in this.
Right.
Okay. Because that's really all I found is that Sarah was taken by somebody, just a blur came up and snatched her in between buildings. Also, Kairos, thinking about it more, the conjuration on the chair, what if Zeus was just teleported or banished from his office?
Is it possible?
Yeah, I mean, Kairos, you know that conjuration isn't just summoning things, it's also teleportation.
Yeah, it is possible that he was taken somewhere. Because I mean, if you do have an evil plot, you want to get the most powerful person who could stop you out of the way, being the dean, or get him in some way, shape, or form under control.
And then there was the old bay behind the love seat. That's still a bit of a mystery.
Yeah, where's that story that like the old new bays?
Because is that a part of the ritual? Is it an element in the rituals?
It has been in the
For the
past.
conjuration?
100%.
So if
This
there was a
powder,
ritual that took
like
place,
Hedone, show the powder.
Oh yes, I did it. I put it in the vial.
Yeah, where's that at? Where's that located at on campus?
I don't know what that is.
It's seasoning.
You're showing me something new.
Oh,
it's seasoning? I don't know, the kitchens, I guess.
thank you for your service.
You're so pretty.
You're so pretty.
You're so pretty.
Dean, has anybody tell you
Thank
that you're
you.
so pretty?
Oh my god. Thank you.
Of course.
Thank you so much.
Kairos
Of course.
jumps on top of her desk. Listen up, team. We're a team now. And if we're going to do this, we're going to go to the Olympics. We're going to win as a team. So we can take control of our fates, take control of our destiny, and not have to get degrees we don't want to get, and not have to get jobs we don't want to take, and live the lives that we want to live.
Hoorah!
Yeah,
Mine is in their leadership era.
The adrenaline's coming back like the fireball I took to the face.
It's because you put down the metaphorical soup.
No, it's gonna be like
Put down the
Minotaur,
soup.
is that
Oh,
even
speaking of that,
possible?
I just start throwing
People
notebook
win as a
paper
team?
on it. Wait, can't we?
I'm pretty sure that it's one student gets straight A's, but you could.
We each get an
Well,
A.
I don't know how much I should give away. The rules of the event are going to be given. Professor Aries actually is sort of heading up the beginning of the challenge set forth. He'll go over all the rules and everything like that. I believe you can do most of the challenge as a team, but technically there's one winner.
As a team, yes. One winner equals
As
one
a
team as a team. Yep. That's
You
what I
can
heard.
interpret it however you want. I can't promise that it's going to work that way
It's like,
in actuality.
you're
Well,
the assistant dean. Can't you
regardless-
make the rules?
1,000,000% not going to.
Well, one
Why
of us
not?
Could.
win.
I could. I don't want to.
Yeah.
Why not?
I don't want to
I
do
don't
that.
want to.
I
I'm so
was like-
pretty.
I'm
so
so
pretty.
pretty. You're so pretty. But like, we're taking over solving the mystery of missing kids. I think that's
Agreed.
Right.
Agreed.
And you guys have done such a banging job so far. And now Hercules is on it. He's going to be here in a loose 42 minutes. And then from there, I'm sure he'll be able to figure it out.
sure.
boy.
Vlog.
We
Here's a
better
piece
get
of
to those
paper.
games. Okay.
It's like there's some hard writing on there.
Oh. And she looks at it. It's the shading of faculty.
Mhm.
Okay. Did you say that this was in like a planner?
Yeah,
What
yeah. You know how
time
planners sometimes have like
schedule?
say
was
that one
it?
more time.
Yeah, so if it was in like a timed planner, like a to-do list or a schedule, what time slot is the faculty lining up with?
Oh, it's not written in a specific time slot. It's written diagonally across the page as like a thought, like as if he was using it as scrap paper.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. So it's written across several days,
Okay.
all future days, like days in the future that haven't happened yet.
I say, well, now that Kairos has us all fired up to work as a team, and we've truly exhausted our options here, why don't we get ready for the Olympic challenge? She's getting very nervous.
I just want to can I'll call my dad with the whole like blur thing. I'll put him on speakerphone if you guys want to hear real quick. Maybe not in front of Miss Minotaur.
Let's walk and talk.
Let's get out of this
talk.
area.
Yeah.
So I would like to
Family
call
business.
my dad real quick if I can.
Yeah. Absolutely.
All right, so
You guys exit the dean and assistant dean's office, the Olympian, and begin heading towards where the Olympic Games is going to be. As you're doing that, Evan calls Hermes on speakerphone, and after it rings once or twice, you hear your dad's voice say,
Hey, kiddo, how's it going?
Hey, Dad, it's going great. I'm making moves. I'm making friends. Hey, I got a question for you. It might be a bit invasive.
Okay.
Did you take a sabbatical because somebody stole your shoes?
What? No one stole my.
Do you are you still able to like go like really fast, Dad?
Yeah. I'm pretty fast. That's kind of my whole deal.
Yeah, no. Okay, so someone's someone's kind of like kidnapping like students in school, and they're moving at paces that I've only seen like really you run at before, and like Professor Artemis. And that's why I just wanted to make sure like you still have your like feathers and everything and wings.
Yeah.
They're good.
What is this in reference to?
We've been finding a lot of feathers like that remind me of like what you have.
Okay.
And someone actually stole Professor Artemis's stuff. Not Artemis. Oh God, Mercury. Yeah. God. A lot of teachers.
Yeah, Artemis is slow.
Yeah, they're real slow.
You can't say that.
It's like
speed wise. What did you think?
Do you know of anybody else who would have like things that could make them like move fast?
I mean, I don't know, kid. Not off the top of my head, but I'm sure that there's a bunch of people who can go fast. I mean, there's people have magic and shit.
Yeah, but you still have your stuff, right? Like, you still like it's still there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Good. I can't let anybody be faster than you until it's me. Okay, love you. Bye.
Wait. Oh. Okay, I was gonna say, ask him if he had them on, or if he had them in a closet somewhere.
Text him. Are they on you right now?
Doubling down.
He responds with I never take them off.
That's what I send, a thumbs up, but it has like sparkles.
Incredible.
All right, so so Dad's good.
Mm-hmm.
That's all.
This is such a wild stretch, and this is stupid. Honestly, this is the dumbest thing I've ever said out loud. Can I call one of my many rabbit mothers and ask her if what is his name? Lamar Jackson?
Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, I wonder who could be that fast. So I want to call one of my mothers and have just a real quick like, is he there or is he not there to see?
For sure. I'll say you call.
Or I can text her. We don't have to.
Either way, you find out pretty quickly that they're like, oh no, Lamar Jackson isn't here. He's He's Earth.
He is
Sound.
in Baltimore.
Yeah. But he's not here in the community. He's not here. We heard about him and have begun making preparations since clearly you don't want to be a part of this community anymore. So we got to make moves.
It's crazy how you respond to behavior you want to see by punishing it and talking down about it. That's such a great tactic, and I hope you keep it up, because if Lamar Jackson gets a little taste of what you're serving, he's going to be out of there as fast as I was. Okay? And then I hang up the phone.
Okay.
Look at all my friends, and I'm like, anyway, we're gonna win this. We're gonna be so fast and so smart and save everyone. And nothing bad is ever gonna happen ever to any of us.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
And we're gonna find the flasher.
She cracks a stick of dynamite.
We're not.
We're not. We're not going with the flasher. We're not. No. We're not gonna blow past that.
No flasher.
No.
Okay, so Evan's dad is not the flasher. Okay.
I think we say the blur.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The blur.
Let's go with that. Speaking of kind of that same kind of deal, I have a little potion here. It's kind of like an experimental thing I've been working on. It gives you 10 feet of flight speed for 10 minutes. Does anybody want it? I've got wings, obviously, so I don't really need it.
I have a flying shark, so I don't need it.
I would love to fly.
Here you go.
Oh my god, thank Nike.
do
I mean,
So-
thank you, Icarus.
Just
Oh my
do
god,
it.
thank Nike.
I feel like
Nike.
flying in wild magic
Yeah.
probably
It lasts for
should.
10 minutes, so wait until you're ready to go before you drink it.
Okay,
Oh,
and then
can
I
do a
eat
thing
it.
to
Oh,
prep.
okay, I'll drink it.
Can everyone send me the name of their favorite animal?
Animal?
Panda.
You can send it in the group, the text group.
Oh,
Chat,
God.
the
Okay.
chat text
The
group.
text group.
Incredible.
An animal.
While everyone's thinking of animals and stuff like that, I'm going to continue before our break. You guys all walk and talk, sending your favorite animals over to the group chat, to Kairos, and begin making your way towards the mall, essentially, which is what some colleges will call that huge patch of grass in the center of campus kind of thing. And as you're making your way there, the first thing that you see is an absolutely gargantuan labyrinth, consisted of hedgerows that go 30 feet high, as thick as brambles, and completely opaque and unable to see through. You see, just casually, you all see a small sparrow, or just a finch, a tiny bird, just trying to fly over the hedges as a random vine slashes out and grabs the finch in just an explosion of feathers. And
Wait, what?
and then you see Professor Ares and standing next to Professor Artemis, and they're talking to a couple students and stuff like that. And then finally, Professor Ares begins to address the entire crowd. And as he does so, he kind of is touching a vein in his neck as his voice is megaphoned out for everyone to hear him. And you just hear him go, "All right, students, listen up. Okay? Welcome to this year's Olympic Games. All right?" Crowd goes wild.
Yeehaw.
No. Here's the deal, all right? This year we got a labyrinth, folks. Classic. An oldie
That's what
but a
it's been up
goodie. And here's how it's gonna work. As you can see by the thousands of small birds that are being absolutely obliterated, flying above the hedge maze, probably not a solid strategy, okay? Inside the hedge maze, you can fly all you like, all right?
Okay.
Again, they're 30 feet tall walls, baby. You
Just
let 'em
don't
rip.
don't go above them.
I wouldn't.
Okay.
Follow your heart, cowpoke. Now, here's the deal. Y'all can enter in as squads. Y'all can enter in solo, pairs, trios, quads. Freaking whatever denomination or number you thinking of. Different integers, I don't give a flip. But here's the deal. At the center of the labyrinth, there is a statue of yours truly. First one to touch that statue, you're the winner. Okay? When you're inside this labyrinth, there are no rules. Just don't kill each other, all right? Other than that,
That sounds.
That's a rule.
Yeah.
That's a rule.
That's a
the
rule.
one rule.
his voice booms so loud like thunder. Don't interrupt me.
My bad.
There's almost no rules. Just don't kill each other. Other than that, frickin' let her rip. Now,
Beyblades.
Professor Artemis here is going to be going around. She's going to be handing each of you a common healing potion. Okay? Make sure you keep that on your belt, in your pocket, in a bag, whatever. Okay? Now, I got 3 things to say. Okay? And then it's go time.
I know where
God
this is
bless this campus.
going.
God bless these students. And start your engines.
Not.
I'm deleting the Clip Clop app.
That's classic Dr. Aries.
And with that, you see a straight wall of hedges as openings begin to appear. And you see students in groups, in pairs, all the different integers, begin entering the maze. And as you all, correct me if I'm wrong, you're all entering together as one group?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Bonita. As you all enter in as one group, I need everyone to roll for initiative.
Oh,
Yeah.
let's go.
Real quick. Before we
baby.
enter,
19.
Oh no!
using everyone's
22.
That's
animals,
a 7.
I will
Oh,
create,
no.
a familiar.
Hold on. Daniel, what are you saying? I'm sorry.
Yeah,
can't
so
hear
I
you.
just wanted to say that before we go in, using everyone's suggestions for a favorite animal, I create a chimera as my familiar.
Oh
It
no!
has the body of an owl, the head of a falcon, the arms of an octopus, the tail of a panda, and the legs of a tiger.
Ooh,
And
no.
it just kind of.
That's just hideous. That is horrific.
It uses owl stats.
That is horrific.
That is so
But that
lovely.
is a
Somebody please
creation.
draw that.
I love that. Somebody please draw that. Okay.
Just,
Let me really quickly write down some initials here. Icarus, Nova, Kairos. Okay, I'm going to ask for initiatives because I didn't catch any of those numbers.
Oh, catch them.
Evan, 7.
Rabs.
7, love that. Icarus got a 10.
Yep.
Bingo bango. Hedone,
23.
23. Kairos,
19.
19 for Kairos. Vlock,
I also got a 23.
also a 23. Incredible. I imagine Vlock has the higher dex.
I do have a
Probably.
+6, yeah.
Insane.
Yes.
Absolutely
yes.
broken. Nova,
11.
11. Okay. Got all of that written down. I want to answer Cool Me Gamin's questions really quick.
Mhm.
We have
Cool Mega
Evan,
Man.
Connie, as a potentially, it could be a million things. Taylor, I don't know where the
it could be. I mean, I feel like Mega Man makes syllables.
The emphasis could be, who knows? Never assume. Who knows? Connie playing Evan is a fighter? No, monk.
I'm a monk.
That's what I thought. A monk.
Pow pow.
Pow pow.
Pow pow.
Speedy speed boy.
Icarus is artificer. Nova, druid. Hedone, sorcerer. Kairos, chronergy wizard. And Velok is a rogue fighter. And I'm just a dungeon master.
You post the initiative order too.
Oh, I can absolutely do that because this is a perfect time to take a break.
Yay.
Just needs to go to the restroom, so it works out perfectly.
Cool.
Far off, in a distant world, a group of characters brought to life have before them a prophecy they must fulfill. Many stories have been shared about them, and yet new authors have stepped forward. This world is meant to be a second chance for creativity and free expression, and yet the poet's license has been revoked as fiction becomes reality. Daniel as Zorro, Alex as Winnie the Pooh, Jen as Vanessa Helsing, Kayla as Alice, Taylor as Dr. John H. Watson, and Justin as your dungeon master. Will this litany of literary heroes be able to live up to their legends? Or better yet, can they write their own? Debuting September 5th and running to October 11th, every Thursday night on Twitch at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard. Our next D&D Actual Play Limited Series. So You Wanna Be a DM presents The Public Domains.
And we're back. And the gang's all here. Our mythical students have entered the Labyrinth in the Olympic Games and have joined forces to navigate this monster-filled maze. As someone's gonna correct me and be like, a maze and a labyrinth are different. Whatever. Whatever. And we've rolled for initiative, but combat hasn't started yet. So you're still just a group. I'm gonna hold on to that for should anything arise. But you're all just in the labyrinth, 30-foot tall hedge walls on either side.
Flying 15 feet just kind of above the group.
No doubt. 100%. As you're traveling through and have just entered, you do hear kind of in the distance, hard to make out exactly direction because it's seemingly coming from just about everywhere in front of you, like a cone shape. You hear the sound of the hedge moving. You know that this isn't a static labyrinth. It seems like the hedge has the ability to move and change as you're traveling through it, making it that much more challenging than your average labyrinth even. So, what would you all like to do as you have just entered the labyrinth?
Is this something that I feel my father has had his little fingies in?
You do.
Okay. Cool. Yeah.
You do.
All right. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Labyrinths are sort of his jam.
Yeah. I figured as much. I'll just pass that along to the group. But I might have some extra insight just because my dad built this, but it doesn't seem crazy. Something that I have watched him do, but.
So I will send my owl Mara up in the air to match height with Icarus, and it will kind of...
The owl Mara. It's got one wing that's a different size than the other one.
Yeah, kind of a little bit. It's going to flop up to your height, and then I'm going to just kind of warg into it to be able to see through its eyes to help scout a path with everyone. And I'll just be like, I can't hear or see.
All right,
Someone's gotta hold
here,
me
hop
and
on
guide
my
me.
back, and I take Kairos and I just backpack him.
This is weird. I feel two sensations at once.
Just tell us where to go, okay, buddy? I got you.
Yeah.
This is
If
why
you're
I
talking,
lived.
I can't hear you. You got to talk towards the bird now.
This is why I lived.
Okay, you didn't have to shout. That hurt.
Sorry.
That hurt.
Incredible. Yeah. Kairos, you feel it's a strange sensation. Not only is your body being backpacked, but in the strange chimera's senses, you feel the wind in your tentacle arms. It's incredible.
Beautiful feeling. My little panda tail is just wiggling. The little nub.
Yes. Yes. Very good. Let me have a group survival check.
Cool.
Ooh.
And then also, I think Noah would turn into an eagle again, just to have flight.
Ooh.
Nice.
Wild shapes.
Yeah,
Survival.
absolutely.
Oh, that's a negative. That's a 12.
Oh God.
Yikes.
Boy's not cut out for the woods.
Got a 16.
11.
I got a 16 as well.
Does my owl get
I have rolled like so many 10s this evening. It's an 11. It's an 11. It's literally, it's like my third 10 I've rolled tonight.
Perfectly average.
Exactly.
We're
Just
rolling a
right
lot of
down the
10s.
middle.
10s tonight too for me too.
Okay.
rolled a
To
three.
answer your question, Kairos, I will, instead of a survival check, because that's going to be kind of interesting for an owl to make, I'll allow the owl to make a perception check or something like that.
Gotcha. So I rolled a 3 for Kairos' survival. He's trying to learn how to do stick shift.
He's
and
not even
get out
there.
of-
Yeah.
Exactly.
He's backpacked.
He's struggling. Let's see here.
Get it? But no one blames Kairos for this.
Wait, who got Evan got a what? What did Evan get?
Pretty low. It's Hadone,
I got
right,
a
as of
12.
right now, it's Hadone and Vlock with 16s.
Okay. Can I
Are
bend
the
luck
high
on
ones.
Evan? Can I bend luck
If
on
you want
Evan?
to, if you want to burn a thing on this, absolutely.
Uh,
I feel like we're doing
tricking
good.
you.
Keep it.
Okay.
Trick
okay, this
Yeah.
way. This
You
way,
getting
this
tricked.
way.
You getting tricked.
This is a
Yeah.
dirty little Baltimore. This is
This
a
is-
Yeah,
this-
Baltimore.
yeah.
These
Listen,
Orioles.
Don't you fall for it.
This is Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, you know what? Let's the whole.
So an owl gets advantage on perception. But here's the thing.
Mhm.
I rolled a 2 and a
Oh.
3. So that's a 6 total.
Oh my
That's
God.
so
Kairos
exciting.
is struggling
Hilarious.
with the
It's
controls.
its first day being
Yeah.
alive. We don't
All the
blame the owl
controls are
either.
inverted.
Yeah. You're getting used to it. You're learning the controls. You're still in tutorial mode. But you're picking it up. You're getting there. There's just like a voice of a narrator being like, "Come over to the shooting range. Check out these targets." Just like double jump. Anyway, moving on from that joke. With Vlock and Hadone, the two of you are sort of leading the group. As you are doing so, Vlock, you have a moment of clarity, feeling Nike's presence in your mind. Another sort of daydream-like vision, but this one not necessarily knocking your body out or anything like that.
We love her. I love
You're
her.
still functioning your body and everything like that, and are still able to continue to lead the pack. As you do, you just hear Nike reassuring you in this competition. She is, after all, the goddess of victory. And she just gives you a boost of confidence to keep going. And she utters her motto. Just send it.
Just fucking send it.
Fucking send it.
I cannot.
First of all, V and me as a human being outside of this game has never felt more invigorated. So I absolutely let out like one of those victory gladiator screams, just like a raw roar. And I'm like, Nike believes in us! she's a girl's girl, like just running very like a good 15-20 feet ahead, urging everyone forward, no matter where we're going, while trying to keep like a keen perception, because I know how many of us are in this labyrinth, and even if the walls are changing, we could like smack into someone else at any time. There could be traps, so I'm keeping my eyes peeled by using my eye for detail.
Absolutely. Hedone, as you're also like maybe not able to keep up with Vlock in terms of speed, you're still right up at like towards the front of the pack, and as you're excuse me, right on her heels, you begin to have like a little moment, like a little montage, if you will, like harps play for a moment, and you have a little montage of quick flashes of memories of going to that party and meeting this group of people and starting these investigations and the growth that you've had in such a short amount of time. And also getting to the point, not only feeling these feelings on the inside, but getting to a place where you feel comfortable enough to be vulnerable with them, to tell them you like hanging out with them, which is new and fresh and scary, but ultimately rewarding. And so you also feel a newfound confidence in not only yourself, but your newfound friends.
So,
and as you, continue, yeah, go for it.
Because of that feeling, Hedone's like natural pleasure aura all of a sudden like starts to glow, and like this aura of like not just pleasure but like happiness and like joy weirdly starts coming out.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you all trailing behind Hedone and Vlock begin to feel both triumphant and a sense of confidence, a sense of can-do attitude that just fills you with joy and excitement and pleasure. And as you all continue turning around corners, hearing the hedge move, you're hearing students off in the distance like shout, you're hearing sounds of battle. Sounds like metal on metal, like swords hitting against shields or something. Things are happening. You hear the roar of monsters. And as you like turn around one corner, you enter into like a slight opening. Like if for some reason the maze happened to have like the equivalent of like a chamber, like a room that would then continue on past that, you just see a group of students battling with a tree that's throwing apples. With its branches just hurling apples.
My worst fear. My worst fear.
I wrote it down.
I cannot.
And you rush past them. They seem to have their hands full. You continue on forward. I'm going to ask Icarus and Evan to make... Let's do luck checks. So they're just gonna be. It's just gonna be a straight D20. You want high numbers.
Sure. Yep. D20 coming right up. Coming right up. No problem. Hey, nat 20.
Yes.
You both got nat 20s?
Are you serious?
Let's go.
That double.
Let's go.
Do the arm thing.
Do the arm thing. Do the arm thing. Send it. Send it.
Just send
it. That's a tight.
That's
tight
insane.
20 right there. That's a tight 20.
Oh my god.
Hard.
High five, Connie.
Insane.
Hard. That's such a hard 20.
Insane.
Oh my god.
Why would anyone ever ride a roller coaster when you can just roll 2 nat 20s?
Exactly.
Chat, clip that.
Insane. Insane. The two of you, independently of one another, begin to feel drawn towards an area of the labyrinth. As if destiny is pulling on the strings of your life, guiding you in a very specific direction, and you're able to call ahead to Vlock and Hedone, who are sort of leading the survival section of the path, and there comes a certain couple of times where like the path, you can either go left or right. It kind of like forks, and you feel like you know exactly where to go. You know exactly which direction to go. It doesn't matter that the labyrinth moves. You have this. And you continue until eventually you pass by another chamber where a group of students are battling a strange clockwork automaton shaped like a giant praying mantis with huge serrated blades on its arms. And as they are fighting this crazy creature, you continue past. You keep going for a tight 10 minutes.
Not loose, it's tight.
It's a tight 10. It's a tight 10.
Super tight 10.
It's a tight
It's so tight.
Just
Hard
tight
10.
Oh my god.
And eventually your entire group simultaneously enters what you feel confident is the center of the maze. As you look upon the center of the maze, you see a large stone dais in the center with a life-size statue of Professor Ares in the middle, striking a heroic pose. And in front of him, you see a strange archway built of stones that have runes carved into them, a large circle of orange-red powder behind it, and the archway is beginning to crackle as it seems like a portal is just starting to open. But it's not just the portal. You also see, first, probably the most terrifying thing. There's a almost buzzing sound, a droning sound, just because of the sheer number of like clicking and cawing, these strange hybrid creatures. Ravens. Crab ravens. Half crab, half raven.
Look like crab, tastes like raven.
Picture a crab with the head of a raven and wings.
That's
but
nightmare
still
fuel.
pincers.
Yeah, that's nightmare. That's nightmare status.
And
right
they
there.
begin to hover around, creating a swarm.
Ugh.
But once you get over that, absolute nightmare fuel.
It's
That's lovely.
just the front starting line for the Baltimore Ravens, just lined up.
Yeah.
Defensive line, all on
Yeah,
on
3-point
one-
stance. Yeah,
getting ready.
With swords.
With swords.
No, you see Mini Minotaur standing there, 8 feet tall, massive horns on her head, with a clockwork tiger encircling her as she sort of pets it. And standing beside her is Hermes.
Of course.
As you see an illusion drop on his shoes, and the feathers of his shoes become corporeal once more, and you can see them. And he looks over at you, Evan, smiling, and puts on a hat that also has feathers on it, as he has now doubled his speed.
For what?
a million,
Fast. So
Uh,
it's
To
fucking
too
fast.
much.
a billion,
Jeez,
something.
Too much.
Like-
Like 120? 240?
He is with us.
Oh, his dad was the
Nike.
Yeah, Vlox still just dead sprint.
It's
And before we hop into combat, obviously Vlock gets to go first. Mini Minotaur looks at your whole group and says, "Well, I figured you guys would be the first ones here. That makes a lot of sense." And then looks at you, Icarus, as the illusion drops and you see your father,
Oh,
Daedalus.
you son of a bitch.
Oh.
What is it?
We're punching
reunion?
This is
Fine.
Oh no!
Oops, all dad.
Oops, all
Wait,
I-
both
Is
of
it
your
about
dads
to get
were the
Maury
Flasher?
up in here?
No.
We're just like caw caw caw. caw.
Evan's dad was the Blur.
He was the
Yeah. And then
And
The blurry flasher.
and Daedalus says to you, Icarus, listen, son, let's leave this world behind. Here, we live amongst gods. But in Baltimore, we will be the gods. Think about that. Come with us, son. And Hermes kind of does the same, like looks at you, Evan, and says, listen, kiddo, I told you I want you to run that new branch in Baltimore. It's going to be incredible. Here, we're just one of many gods. But in Baltimore, we're going to be the gods. No one will be able to challenge us. Come on, son. This is our moment. For the family. For your future. And before we get into combat, I just want to know how Evan and Icarus are responding to the situation, RP-wise.
Dad, you know, you told me to go to college to like branch out and make a name for myself. Like, I don't know. I feel like my future's here with my friends.
yeah, I
But
don't.
also, like, I don't know. I put down Kairos. And like I take like a step forward to like look at him and like look back at my friends. And that's it. He's just like,
Dad, I don't know what you're thinking. When are we ever going to get an opportunity like this on Earth to be amongst the gods, to be able to make things and do things with them? We go back to Baltimore, we're just going to be people again. Here we
That's
can
where
be...
you're wrong. See, I've been stealing powers from different gods, different people. Now I have all these powers, and I can give some of them to you, son. Because we don't just work with them, we work for them. And I'm done with it. So come along. What do you say?
I can't do it.
And Velok, that is your turn.
These are my friends' dads. Okay. I think what she's going to do is first, while they're having this very intense RP moment, she's just gonna shoot a little arrow right at Hermes.
You caught me monologuing.
Exactly. I'm trying to catch him
Sly
monologuing.
dog.
You sly dog. I'm trying to catch him monologuing specifically with my grasping arrow.
Okay.
So let me see if I can do the old 1-2 shabam shaboom, which is what I call hitting people with arrows.
That's what the kids call it nowadays.
Oh, hells yeah. That's a 22 to hit. I'm scared.
22 hits.
Okay, I'm less scared. I realized I was really excited about the roll, and then I was like, what if that doesn't hit? Because they've been like souping themselves up with godly power. So
I mean, it's
that is
balanced
gonna
for your guys'
hit.
level, but
I do appreciate that, but I'm so in the game, I don't even know like what level I am or what level other people are. Okay, so I send this little like pocket arrow flying at Hermes. It is gonna hit, and you see these like thorny brambles with different flowers that she has tended to at the nature center under Demeter start to like bloom from these thorny like vines wrapping around. They are poisonous, so in addition to the regular damage, he's also going to take poison damage. His speed is reduced by 10 feet and takes 2d6 slashing damage the first time on each turn it moves 1 foot or more without teleporting.
Okay.
And he'll need to use an action to remove the brambles with an athletics check against my save DC. Or else they last for a minute.
Okay.
So that is 10 plus 3 is 13 plus 1 is 14 damage, 10 of which are poison damage. The other is slashing.
Okay, fantastic. And he doesn't get a save. That just happens.
Yes, it's if it hits. So
True.
So I hit him with that, and then I want to. How close are these cravens exactly? Like how close are the nightmares?
Everything is about 30 feet in front of you,
including the dude I just shot with an arrow, Hermes. My best friend.
They're kind of lined up.
Okay. Yeah, I want to use my bonus action to do my rabbit hop, which is a jump that gets me a number equal to 5 times my proficiency bonus, which is 3 times 5 is 15, but I also am wearing my only wondrous item, my boots of jumping and springing. So really it's going to be 45. So I want to snatch the hat off of his head as I jump past him and out of melee range.
Okay. I'm going to say make either an acrobatics or athletics check contested against him.
That is what that would be. Okay. My acrobatics is actually good. Ooh, okay. I got another 22. 16 plus 6.
Incredible. Yeah. That 26 you said?
No, 22.
22,
16
my mistake.
plus 6. I got a 22.
Oh, that's right. Okay, cool. Yeah, that beats him. Yeah,
okay,
I
just want to snatch the hat off of him to just kind of slow him down. I don't want to kill my friend's dads, but we won't be able to even see him if he gets out of these grasping areas. So I snatch the hat, and 15 feet beyond the 30 feet where they are, is that the statue?
Oh, interesting. Yeah.
And it's Ares?
Yes.
Like the statue is Ares. I slap the statue to end the race and put the hat on and just fight these guys.
Incredible. So the hat you do have to attune to, so that takes an hour to do because it's
I put it on silent.
Magical artifact. I'm just letting you know, as well as like people at home, you're not going to gain like an insane amount of speed.
I'm already fast. I'm good.
Does the rabbit hop not provoke opportunity attacks?
Yes. As a bonus action, you can jump a number of feet equal to 5 times your proficiency without provoking opportunity attacks.
Okay.
And I can.
Good to know.
Now I can't. I can use it 3 times total. So that was my first.
Okay, cool. Just wanted to check because obviously, if you're close enough to grab it, just checking. Incredible turn, removing the hat of Mercury from Hermes, as well as doing a little bit of damage, slowing him down a touch. And Hedone, that is now your turn.
Hedone's listened to all this family turmoil, and she's definitely upset because it's reminding of how her parents treat her and how they want her to get a job and do what they wanted to do. So she's decided that
just like that.
Yeah. So she's decided that Tasha's mind whip is going to happen on Hermes and Icarus's dad. So we're going to do Tasha's at level 3.
All of Tasha's spells are so fun.
They are so fun, aren't they?
They are good.
They're so good. I don't think. Hang on a second. I just want to make sure of something. Yeah, it's just a straight spell, not an attack spell. Okay, so I think you have to make an intelligence saving throw.
Okay. Incredible.
They've been stealing from anyone intelligent.
3d6 psychic. And it can't take a reaction until the end of its next turn. On its next turn, it must choose whether it moves, an action, or a bonus action. Got it. Okay, cool. First, we're going to have... You said you're casting it on both of them because you're upcasting it.
Yes.
Right? Okay,
yes.
Cool. Daedalus... That is a 19.
Actually, you know what I'm going to do with Daedalus? I'm going to bend luck in the opposite direction for him.
Okay, I'll roll again.
So that's going to be for me. It's I'm going to spend 2 sorcery points to roll a d4 for Daedalus. What was that he got the first time?
Oh, a 19. Sorry,
a 19?
I thought it was a reroll.
No, so it's 19. So 19 minus 4.
15.
15. Meets it, beats it? Because my DC is 15.
Correct.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
15. Okay.
So he beats it.
Mm-hmm.
The guy you wanted to roll, he has at 0. Hermes at 0 to intelligence, father like son. But I rolled a 19.
A 19.
Stop.
Yeah. So they both take half damage.
All right. So yes, they take half damage. So hold on 1 second.
So 3d6.
Yeah. I need to find 3d6. 1.
And then it's Hermes' turn, and then Kairos, you're on deck.
3.
Fireball to the face.
They're gonna take 10 so 5.
10 becomes 5. Roger that. Okay. It is Hermes' turn. Doesn't have the hat. Still's got the boots. Not gonna be able to take them off without completely fucking with them so much. The hat is a little bit easier. Still, and then he loses 10 feet of movement, right? Because of the ensnaring thing. Okay,
Yes,
cool.
10
So he's
feet
got
of movement,
90
and
foot
we'll
speed.
take 2d6. Yeah,
Uh,
he'll have to take a little bit of damage, but he can go. He has to
Yeah,
remove
yeah.
the brambles with a strength check.
He has to, or he can. He can still move with them, right? And just take the damage.
I guess. Yeah. Sorry, the wording is weird for this. Chip grasping arrow. But it does say the target that can reach it can use its action, or any creature that can reach it can use its action to remove the brambles. Otherwise, it just lasts for a minute. So yeah, he can move. He'll just take a little bit of damage if he doesn't want to spend that time
For sure.
freaking out.
Yeah, go ahead and roll the damage.
Okie dokie. It's 2d6. Yeah, 2d6 slash. That's 10.
Incredible. Okay. He is just going to dart a little bit behind him and attack Vlock, who took his hat.
Rude. I don't know why you would target your son's best friend.
And he is going to make 3 attacks. 'Cause he's a fighter.
So am I. Let's go.
Okay. I'm going to roll all 3 attacks at the same time.
Okay, I'm scared.
One of them's a nat 20. One of them definitely hits.
Can I use my inspiration to make that natural 20 a reroll? Or can I only use my inspiration? Okay, can I use that to make it a reroll? Okay.
It's your dad, I'll let it happen.
Love you, Evan. Love you, Evan.
Okay.
Okay. It still hits, but it's not a nat 20.
Okay.
So out of the 3, because I think a 13 misses, right? So
yes, armor class 15 for me.
2 out of the 3 hit. He's using a dagger.
Okay.
He has a dagger like flipped upside down, and he's just making insanely fast little, almost like Daniel will appreciate this in the future, almost like Zorro, so fast, and is just making these tiny little incisions. I think Meadow might be frozen.
No, she's not.
She's actually frozen. Whoa, crazy!
I love knife fights. I'm sorry. So to bring a knife to a knife fight is wild.
Doesn't.
You said I didn't know we were having fun
Usually
tonight.
it's a gun or something.
Oh no, only 2 hit. So that is 15 points of damage.
Oof, yeah, he's slicing me up pretty good. But I stand by my decisions.
Okay. He's gonna action surge. Oh Jesus! And hit you 3 more times.
One would.
Yeah, they're gods. That is. Does a 17 hit?
Yes.
Okay,
15,
2 more hit.
So anything above a 15.
That is another 15.
Okay.
So that's 30 total. And then, because that's just action stuff, he'll then bonus action second wind and heal himself back to full.
Oh yeah. He's a smart man. I can't wait to get into a knife fight with my best friend dad.
And that's Hermes' turn. Kairos, that is you.
Before we begin, question. So my summon, like my familiar, just for simplicity's sake, goes in the same turn.
Your
as me?
turn.
Okay.
Oh yeah. I always do summon stuff that
How
way.
far away am I?
30 feet.
30 feet.
From Daedalus, the Cravens, and the Tiger.
Okay.
You're 45 feet from Hermes.
Well, that's perfect. Okay, so Kairos kind of stands up. He's not warged anymore. And for the first time, he's finally letting that anger and that darkness overtake him. And he just goes, "No one hurts my friends." And his eyes start to go a little bit more black than normal. And for his action, he's going to use Summon Shadow Spawn.
Ooh.
So, and it has a range of 90 feet. So I'm going to place it where he's about 15 feet away from everybody. Where the Shadow Spawn's about 15 feet away from everybody, but everyone is within about a 30-foot range of it. All the enemies are.
Okay.
And so like a pool of just black liquid appears on the ground. And then climbing out of it, my Shadow Spawn takes the form of Barbara.
Oh, yes.
And then
yes.
it just goes, "Rise, have your revenge." And the spirit of Barbara rises up as this Shadow Spawn version of
that is awesome.
And so with that,
hey, coming back.
Come on, hey, Hydra.
Hey.
Justice is like, they're like, really?
This is why they're trying to kill us tonight.
For my bonus action, I will then teleport backwards 30 feet with my Raven ability, my Raven step. So I have resistance to all damage, and I'm 60 feet away now.
Okay.
Then, then my Shadow Spawn will use. I have to pull up the spell because the spell has all of its abilities. The emotion I choose for it is despair. So it will use its weight of sorrow cry. So let's see here. Any creature that starts its turn within 5 feet of it has its speed reduced by 20 feet.
Okay.
So anything that's near it by 5 feet. And then also for its action, it will use Dreadful Scream. So each creature within 30 feet must succeed a Wisdom saving throw against my spell save DC or be frightened for 1 minute.
Okay.
Ooh,
awesome.
even
And
little
we'll say,
nightmares?
because we're not using a map, we'll say that there's a way for you to place this Shadow Spawn in a way that it's like just it's getting Hermes, but it's not getting V-Lock.
Yeah.
Because if there was a map, I'm sure Daniel would put
I
it in a really specific spot, but
actually
we're
gonna see the
theater of the
window.
mind. I get it.
You know,
I moved my shoulder.
the cone is going to be this way
That's right,
with the
guys.
edge of the.
Don't hurt him with that shoulder.
Exactly.
So
I get
every
it.
enemy that's in that radius needs to make a DC 18 Wisdom saving throw.
Ooh.
EC 18 Wiz, got it. We'll do the Tiger first. Just while I'm rolling these, Kairos, roll an Arcana check. Oh wow, that's insane.
That's a 22 on Arcana.
Insane. 22. You are picking up that all of these beings, with the exception of the Cravens, again, crab ravens, have magic resistance.
Mm.
Which means
Okay.
and even with all of that, Daedalus and the Tiger are the two that fail. The Clockwork Tiger, I rolled two 17s, and they have a +0 to wisdom.
Exciting.
So, what happens
so-
to the two of them?
Yeah, so they are frightened for 1 minute. They can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turn.
Okay, cool.
At the end of its turn, you can try to save out of it. And
Roger that.
Yeah, and then I will send my Almera to use the help action to distract. I mean, who wants advantage is kind of the better way of doing it. I guess I'll give the help action to Evan so that Evan will have advantage on their first.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dope.
Hell yeah.
Incredible. You do see that because the tiger is a construct, they're immune to fear. But Daedalus is stricken with fear. And it is Daedalus's turn next. As he immediately begins shaking a little bit and he's looking at Icarus, and emotions of fear and panic and a little bit of frustration are coming across his face as he's like, son, don't do this. Just come with me. Let's go to Baltimore. We can hang out in the harbor. They have a great aquarium there.
I don't want to go to Baltimore. All my friends are here.
And in his frustration, Vlok has moved. Kairos, you teleported backwards, right?
Yes.
Like in a straight line backwards?
Mhm.
Okay, cool. I need Hedone, Icarus, Evan, and Nova. Roll a d20 and call odds or evens.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
Oh no.
Jesus Christ.
Evens.
Hang
Got
on.
a nod.
I'm going odds.
Okay.
I've been rolling a lot of
I
evens
got a
today.
17.
So I'm gonna go odd.
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 I got a 15.
2.
Yeah, you and me. We rolled opposite of what we. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Nova and Evan were the ones who
Twins.
didn't get it.
Mhm.
Okay, so now I need Nova, Evan, and Kairos to roll dexterity saving throws. As you see Daedalus pull out of his jacket a fully formed lightning bolt and
17.
hurl it in your direction, casting lightning bolts.
Yeah.
17.
17.
I
Third.
got 17 as well.
How close am I to them?
Really close, just not in a, you're not in the 100-foot.
Can I use my
100 by
reaction
5.
to cast absorb elements? Because I could absorb lightning.
Didn't you bend luck already?
Oh,
Oh.
Mm.
I did bend luck, but I have 6 sorcery slots. So
That's a
it's
reaction.
a reaction.
So-
It's a reaction.
You already used your
You already
reaction
used
to bend
your
luck.
I already used my reaction. That's last time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. We're still
Sizzle,
in the same-
sizzle,
okay,
bitches,
we're still in the
let's
same-
go,
We're still in the
Nate.
same round. Oh my god.
Let's
Okay.
touch the third rail.
Wait,
Okay.
18.
Put that tongue in the socket.
Oh.
18,
I
17.
apologize.
Kairos, what'd you get?
17.
17. You guys all save.
Yes.
So you end up
Oh.
the 1, 2, 3 of you. Obviously, Kairos, I know you have like a resistance thing. But straight up, you would take 13 points of lightning damage. I rolled terrible on 8d6.
Still a lot though.
The 13 is the halved though, so it could have been much worse.
Yeah,
Yeah,
true.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
Mhm.
true.
Rough.
Yeah, and there's a couple ones in there. That is Daedalus's turn. It is the Craven's turn.
Oh
Oh
god.
God, leave me alone.
As a swarm of crab ravens descends from above.
You're done.
Snap, 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 snap. Click, 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 click.
Gross. Gross. Gross.
Disgusting.
Absolutely gross. The grossest thing.
There is 6 of you on my screen. I'm just gonna roll a d6 to see who they attack because they are indifferent.
No.
A 6, Nova.
No.
No.
I'm just a simple eagle in the sky. I'm not
You are an eagle.
I am an eagle in the sky.
Competition.
Eagle up in the sky.
I'm so sorry.
This is high.
They
I'm
see
so
your
sorry.
full bird form and they resent it. As the flying crustacean, you begin to get completely encompassed with cravens at every edge. This large swarm completely engulfing you as they make an attack.
No.
You say nay.
No.
Does it? You almost got me. Almost got me. Does a 10 hit a hawk or an eagle?
No.
No?
I mean, trooper, no. Yeah. Armor class is 11.
Oh,
so many
nice.
so many snapping claws around you, and you manage to just perfectly. You're 100% bird form, superior in some ways. Manage to navigate through the skies, and you avoid all of the attacks. Nova, now it is your turn. With Icarus on deck, then Evan.
Crab body is not super aerodynamic.
It's not. It's so weird.
No.
Yeah. So they're still surrounding Nova, or can Nova like fly away? Cause I want Nova to fly on the statue.
Absolutely, you're more than welcome to. You'll provoke an attack of opportunity.
Maybe I'll risk it. Yeah, I want Nova to land on the statue and like go back to her form.
Ooh, okay, that is a 25 to hit.
Can I silver bars that? Or no?
You absolutely. Well, I don't think are high enough druid to cast spells while in wild shape.
Dang.
Yeah. So how many hit points does a eagle have? Probably not a ton.
Sorry, I lost my stat block for a moment.
Oh, good.
Not the Philadelphia Eagles. What?
Wrong. Bird themed football team.
Wrong.
Perfect. Bird themed football team.
What did
Absolutely not.
Wait, what did you
I'm just curious how many hit points. You take 16 points of damage.
You lost 3.
Okay. So Nova takes 13 points of damage as you pop out of eagle form, falling out of the sky. You weren't flying that high though, right? You were flying around. Yeah, so you're fine. We're not going to worry about falling damage. But you have escaped the Cravens for now. You're in your normal form, and you've taken 13 points of damage to your normal form.
Okay.
It carries over.
Okay.
What would you like to do? You're, let's say, 15 feet away from the statue.
Cool, but I'm on the ground. Hey, hey everybody, I'm hurt. But I still have an action left, right? I still can do an action.
Absolutely, yeah. You just use some of your movement.
Cool. I am gonna cast a fog cloud around. Yeah, because it should be since I'm casting at a 2nd level. Believe, and then it should be 40 feet radius of fog cloud around the enemies.
Incredible. Yeah. That pretty much blocks everybody's view because everybody is about 30 feet from the bad guys, if not closer with V-Lock. So almost everybody is instantly inside of a fog cloud, including you, Nova.
Exciting. But I'm like, can I have her? Is it like also encompassing the statue too? If she takes a step back to the okay, but I'm gonna have her to take a step back to at least touch the statue so she knows it's right there.
Okay, cool. So you move over to the statue. You and V-Lock right next to the statue. Hermes is obviously very, very close to there, having attacked V-Lock. Then there's Daedalus and the tiger, and then the Cravens are still kind of floating in the air. Fantastic. Incredible turn.
Exciting.
Icarus, that is your turn.
Okay, so what is fog cloud? It's just basically blindness while you're in there, or kind of like disadvantage on attacks? Yeah. Cool.
I'll copy and paste it in chat.
Yeah. Normally a 20 radius sphere, but now it's 40 radius sphere of fog centered on the bad guys. It spreads around corners, heavily obscured. So yeah, it might as well be blindness in a lot of respects. Wind can disperse it.
Okay, cool.
You would have an idea of where especially your dad. You know where your dad is, vaguely speaking. Before the fog cloud dropped, you saw where everybody was, right? So it really is just disadvantage on attack rolls, but
okay. I am going to, out of my friends, who is hurt the most?
Nova.
Okay. I'm going to fly into the fog and attempt to locate Nova and cast Healing Word on her. Yeah. So that's going to be...
Can I help out trying to do like a siren call?
For sure. Yeah. You guys find each other.
Cool.
Cool. That's going to be 8 health back.
Oh, bless. I'm dying over here.
Cool. Cocked. As you rush, because you have to rush past some of the bad guys in order to get to Nova, who is at the statue. Well, it's Healing Word, so I mean,
Healing
you can kind
Word,
of cast it at a distance, obviously.
Yeah.
I rolled a nat 1 anyway. I was just going to, describe it.
Yeah.
The tiger specifically, slashes a claw. You feel like the wind, for a second, slash past you. But it misses.
Okay. And then, am I within, say, reach of my father as well? Or can we say that I kind of, landed behind him? And then did the Healing Word?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
So then I'm going to reach out and I'm going to say, all this inspiration around you, and you still had to steal stuff to get powers. Why don't you just make your own? And I just reach out and I grab him and I'm going to do a shocking grasp on him.
Oof.
Hell yeah.
With disadvantage, that's going to be at a 9. Oh, that's a 6 plus 8, 14.
14 misses, unfortunately.
Fair enough.
Rude.
Yeah, you grab him and you send a shock of electricity through your hand, and he sort of does like a kind of thing and says to you, can't you tell that you're grabbing onto non-conductive material? Come on, son. I taught you better than that.
All right. I really want to just drop kick him, but I have to wait until next turn.
Facts.
I really want to just use his chest as a springboard to get back into the air. But
yeah. Those are valid feelings.
I'll have to wait for that.
So valid.
After Icarus is Evan.
You see Evan, nobody sees, but Evan reaches into his cargo pocket and pulls out the bottle of mystery liquor that he collected at the first party. He knows is awful, and he takes a swig of it for a second and sort of steadies himself. And he just marches on forward, shoulders up, head down, and just walks directly to where his father was. It doesn't matter what is in his path. He is going directly to his father.
Cool.
So if anything goes past me, let me know.
It's a 13 to hit. So
that misses.
Yeah.
And that's interesting. Is that the Clockwork Sentinel that's trying to hit me?
No.
No, it's not. No,
the tiger used its attack of opportunity on Icarus.
Hold on.
This was Daedalus, who swings a small hammer at you.
Oh, so I'm going to use my Tipsy Sway, using one key point as a reaction to cause that attack to hit a creature of my choice, which is my dad instead.
Ooh, how close do they have to be?
Are they within 5 feet?
They are not.
Is there anything within 5 feet that it can attack? All right, he attacks the tiger.
Okay, cool. Does he use the same rolls?
So it just says, as a reaction, you can cause the attack to hit one creature of your choice.
Oh, okay. He tries to hit the tiger. He didn't roll high enough for the tiger either.
All right, that's fine.
But duly noted.
I will mark that off. I am going to continue walking forward up to my dad, and I'm going to get right in his face. And I'm going to go, nobody hurts my best friend, especially when you don't even come to my fucking track meets, and whap into him with my 2 attacks.
Incredible.
Gave you advantage, by the way.
All right, so this is my first. Okay, that's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20 will hit.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll for my next attack. That's even higher. That's an 18 plus 7.
That'll hit.
Okay, so those 2 hit, and then I'm also gonna do a flurry of blows, so I'm gonna get 2 additional hits.
Oh my god!
Get it.
That's a 19 plus 7, and does a 14 hit?
14 misses.
Okay, so this is gonna be 3 hits now. So now we're gonna roll damage for those. All right, let's fucking go.
Let's go.
First one.
I'm like
That's
in a
okay. That's a
crowd.
10. First one's a 10.
Okay.
Second one is a 9.
Evan. Let's go, Evan.
And then the next one is 6.
Okay.
And
25.
I punch into him, punch again, and then I like uppercut into his jaw, and then I just stand there like nose to nose and just look at him.
Hell yeah. He looks back at you. You can just barely make him out through the fog cloud as he sort of sighs first and then says, "Listen, kiddo, you're either choosing your family or you're choosing your friends. Seems like you made your choice. So
Dad,
be it."
my friends are my family. Let's
Hell
go.
yeah. Hell yeah. Evan, incredible turn. It is the Tiger's turn. Tiger will make an attack on Icarus, who's right there. It's also in the cloud. Oh, wow. That disadvantage paid off huge. One of those was a nat 20. Does a 16 hit, Icarus?
Nope.
Okay. Second attack. Ooh, that'll hit. 22.
I wish I was playing my other character. Yeah, no, I don't have shield. no shield on this one. No shield on this.
Shield, buddy.
8 points of damage.
Okay.
8 points of damage. That is the Tiger. V-Lock, that is your turn.
Great. I'm in a cloud. I've been stabbed no less than 6 times. I can't see anything, but I know clear as day Evan's voice. And Evan is hurt and Evan is resolute. And if Evan's beating up his dad, like, I guess his dad's getting jumped is the vibe. So I want to flank him, like listening to the voices and like the sounds of impact. I want to go around behind and just start like shanking his dad in the back while Evan's hitting him from the front.
Yeah, heck yeah. Amazing. So this will give you straight rolls because the disadvantage and advantage cancel each other out.
Perfect. Yeah, at least I'm not at disadvantage. So, okay, the first one, wait, what do I add to this with my little dagger? I'm so sorry. It's a 12 high, and then I add,
Hello?
I add plus 6. Sorry. I add plus 6, so an 18 to hit with my dagger.
18 just hits.
Ooh, tasty. Okay.
So yummy.
But because I'm flanking like a hot chick, can I get my little sneak attack damage as well?
Yeah, you have a friend there. And because of flanking, you didn't roll with disadvantage, so I'll allow it. That's fine.
Yeah. Then I action surge to shake him again.
Okay.
Fuck my dad up.
Oh, that's even better. That's a 19 plus 6 is 25. So I will roll my little sneaky boy damage. It's called little scamp damage. I'm not high level yet. Little scamp damage. These are shenanigans happening. Shanking shenanigans.
Shank-nanigans.
The best kind.
Shank shenanigans. I need more d6. I'm so sorry. 1 sec.
Incredible. Hedona, you're on deck, just so you
Yeah.
know, as soon as the lock is done.
Okay. So,
And then if Hermes is alive, Hermes goes next.
We're just trying to get him to go to sleep. He's too much of a danger to himself at this point. He's just got to go to sleep. Okay. All right. Rolling dice. Oh, geez. Okay.
I don't like when you say, "Oh, jeez."
My bad. No, it's good, but like it's a lot of damage. So on my D4, I got a 3 and a 2, so that's 5 plus 6, which is 11, plus 10, which is 21, plus 5 is 26, plus 2 is 28, plus 6 is 34.
Nice!
So I just aim 2 daggers straight into the kidneys from behind, and I whisper in his ear, "You deserve a son like Evan." And I rip the daggers out. And that's my damage.
Incredible.
As for my bonus action, I would like to. Wait, I don't know how you do potions. So let me ask GM. The potion that we got from
bonus actions.
Okay, great. Then I just like to, bring myself back from the edge of death now that I've inflicted so much pain. Great. 2d4 plus 2, right? For common?
Yeah, 100.
Great. Thank you very much. I heal for 7 damage.
Incredible. Hedone, you are up. There's a lot of stuff going on in this cloud.
Yeah, for real. Like, it's like there's lightning and like stabbings and monologuing. Like, what is happening? Hedone's like,
you can see a flock of cravens, though. They're above the cloud.
How many cravens are there?
Don't forget
a
the
whole
cravens.
Swarm.
A whole ass swarm of cravens.
Yeah.
Oh God. It's just, you know what? I think because Hedone is absolutely disgusted by the fact that those creatures are up there, she's gonna cast. I know it's a concentrated spell, but she's gonna cast fear on them.
Okay.
And see if they'll go away. Out of curiosity, like.
Okay. Cool. What's the?
So, they have to. Let's see. Protect the creatures for its fear. It probably doesn't.
No, with their best stat, they got an 11. So it doesn't even matter what save it is.
Yeah. They would have to be by DC, which they did not. So now, while frightened by the spell, the creature must take the dash action and move away from you by the safest available route for each of its turns, unless there's nowhere to move. If the creature ends its turn on a location where it doesn't have line of sight, the creature can make a wisdom saving throw on a successful save. So, go away!
Incredible.
Go away.
Incredible. You cast fear on this flock of cravens, and they all begin snapping their claws in fear.
And they go away. Ew. And then I'm going to quicken. I'm gonna spend a sorcery point and quicken, and change magic missile to a bonus action, and aim it. Can I see?
You can't see anybody.
I can't see anybody.
The cravens were the only thing that you could really see.
All right, so since I can't see anything, let's take that back. We're gonna take that back. I can't see anything, so I'm just gonna stay where I am, and stay put, and make the go away.
Yeah, absolutely incredible. Okay, after Hedone is Hermes. Hermes is frustrated, badly wounded, but I don't think he's gonna hit his own kid yet.
Mm-hmm. And I am in his face.
Right.
And I'm stabbing him in the back like a normal rogue.
Nova's just watching, as she can see.
You are. So
I know where this is going.
He's going to turn around, and he turns his back to you, Evan, and just kind of mutters under his breath, "Made your choice." And he's gonna attack Vlock 3 times.
Ooh. Like a straight attack?
Straight attack?
Oh no.
I don't have my reaction
right?
yet.
Can't roll them all
I
3
can't
times.
see.
I have my reaction, but I can't see.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I don't have my reaction yet. For my
It has
sentinel.
been my honor.
No!
Oh,
Is it a save?
Oh, he's gonna go.
Does a 16 hit?
Yes, it does.
Okay, but a 14 would miss, correct?
14 would miss. Correct.
Okay. Ban, delete that random bot comment. Nailed it. Okay. Fucking multitasking over here.
You need mods. Like, let's be for real.
Okay. Even with disadvantage, 2 out of the 3 hit.
Okay.
That is 17 points of damage.
Okay.
Is Vlock still up?
Let's fucking go. Yes. Because I
Action
just healed.
surge.
Okay. You said
He uses
17.
his last action surge, and he'll go 1 by 1, and we'll see what happens. I don't know if he's gonna. 14 misses, first attack misses. 18, next one will hit. 9 points of damage.
Oh, okay. I'm surprisingly, my same exact rib has popped out.
Oh, dude.
Oh yeah.
It's like when you get injured in
and
football,
then-
you're more likely to get that same injury
no.
over and over again.
The third attack hits, and that's gonna be another
Okay.
9 points of damage.
Okay, I'm in critical condition. There is no doubt about it. I'm in critical condition.
But you're still up.
Hang on.
I have 4 hit points left. Yes, indeed.
Pretty incredible though. Taking 2
Thank you.
action surges,
I'm
100%.
Sent me. Oh.
I should have used my.
Insane. Kairos, that is your turn.
I'm sorry. Before you go, I never rolled my wild magic, and I already cast 2
Oh
spells.
yes.
Yeah. So
Oh yeah. You cast.
So easy to
fear
forget
and
Five.
something
about
else.
It's
wild
so easy to
magic.
forget. And a 1.
Oh.
Shit.
Oh shit. That's insane.
You be surging out here in these trying times.
Stress. It's stress induced surgery.
Can
You know.
you get wish
Yes.
from the table? That'd be great.
Can you
All right. Well,
You know.
I have to roll to see what it
Oh
is
my
on
God.
the 1.
Make-
so,
Yeah.
My
Make a
scalp is
heal-
itchy.
fucking hell. this is
don't be a
low.
plant, okay?
Like,
Maybe
right,
a goat.
like-
a
like-
sheep is okay.
Something
You know,
not
sheep.
bad.
Not
Here we go.
bad.
It is a 92.
Oh well, that's good to have just in case.
What is that?
If you die within the next minute, you immediately come back to life as if by the reincarnate spell.
That'll work.
Period.
Wait, reincarnate though. That means you can be
Period.
something
So
else.
cool. Exactly.
Hold
Completely something else.
Crazy.
That's
You're
crazy.
gonna come back
I
and
Yeah.
have mortal.
have another character sheet.
A demigod. Can you
That's a
imagine?
demigod.
Ooh.
Ooh. What about a Craven? Anyway,
No.
Kairos.
All right,
That
here's
is your
what we're
turn.
gonna do. Kairos is gonna teleport with his racial ability teleport 30 feet ahead. He's going full speed, 30 feet. Everybody's in a cloud, correct?
Mhm.
Okay,
Yep.
gotcha. So based on where everyone's last known position was, and assuming nobody still moved, all right.
Yeah.
Okay. Icarus, you're gonna get hit by this.
Bring it on, baby.
I'll be like, trust me, best buddy! And I'm gonna run up and I'm going to just punch space itself and do a pulse wave. And by doing pulse
shit.
wave, it
That'd be
will
so crazy.
hit any enemy that was in their same exact position, which would also include Icarus, unfortunately. But also, it will blow away the fog cloud.
Okay.
Bless you.
Yes.
Incredible. God bless
Woo!
you. Amazing.
So,
Both bless you and bless you.
everybody is going to have to make a
All the blesses.
All the blesses. What do
We
we say?
say, Dex.
a DC 18 Constitution saving throw.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
okay. Really with the Constitution. I mean,
Right.
Fail.
I'm okay with Constitution, so we're good. We're good. Okay, we're good.
Fail.
That actually.
DC, what was
Does
it?
this include? Does this include Hermes, Vlock, and Evan?
Assuming they're in the same positions, I would not be aiming towards them. I'm just trying to get
Okay.
Okay.
whoever would be the angle from Icarus and his dad to the left, because everyone else is going
Okay.
past that to
Okay.
the right.
Got it. So it's just
That's where I'm aiming.
Icarus, Daedalus, and the tiger.
Yeah. So yeah.
Okay, so I don't have to make one.
Roger.
Okay, good.
No one else.
I failed.
Okay.
So did Daedalus and the tiger with advantage too.
66 coming
My
in hot.
father-like son.
That's fine. I've only been hit once. Fine. It's
You
fine.
got this.
Everything's fine.
I've been hit 1,000
all fine.
times.
Everything's fine.
Everything's fine.
This is great. I
Oh,
love
good.
this game.
That's 19 points of force damage.
Okay.
Oh, wait, no, he doesn't get hit. 19.
Oh, I'm so scared.
Okay.
This is wild.
For real.
And
Yeah, we'll just do that. That's so much easier. These guys have fear. Okay. Incredible.
And then,
Okay.
he is then going to send. Now that everything's clear,
Mhm.
Kairos is going to be angry because then he's going to see that Vlock is hurt again, and then he's going to say "rip and tear." And so then my little Almera is going to go and use the help action for Icarus to give him advantage on his next attack roll.
Sweet.
And then my Shadow Spawn is going to move in position into flanking position with Evan to attack Evan's dad,
Hermes.
because that's where Hermes, because that's where I kept him towards. So now
Mhm.
since he's in combat range, flanking, no smoke, he should have advantage.
Yeah.
So then my Shadow Spawn's going to take his multi attack.
Hell yeah. Bring it on. Come on.
First attack, that's going to be a 23 to hit.
Oh, let me check.
Ooh.
Yep, that'll hit.
23, yeah.
And then
Make sure.
that is a 28 to hit.
Oh, that
Let's
misses actually.
fucking go.
Weirdly enough.
No, it's like if
28.
you're too good, it passes right through him.
Right.
You know?
So
Like if
yeah,
it's
Too good.
high.
so the
Too good.
Hydras just
It's too
start
good.
going in and biting into him. So
Hell yeah.
for that first attack, he's gonna take 16 points of damage,
Ooh.
He spells, bro.
and then
16.
that is 8 points of damage on the second attack.
Wow. Okay.
And then since he is
He's still up, but
So
should
since he
literally
is-
so close.
next to the Shadow Spawn, his speed is now going to be reduced by 20 feet.
Got it. So he only has a speed of 70 now.
Yeah. Well,
We've been like slowly slowing him.
Slowly
down.
whittling him
chipping
down.
away
Like,
at that number. But I
know.
think
Yeah.
that is going to end Kairos's incredibly complicated turn.
Incredible. Yeah. When he wears the hat, his speed is 200.
I was close when I said 240. Okay.
Yeah, which is just a random thing I picked up in my head. It wasn't like I'm not using a stat block that's established. I just wrote some things down, made him a fighter, called it a day. Kairos, incredible turn. It is now Daedalus's turn. I need Icarus, if you could do me a favor and roll a d6 as
boy.
Daedalus pulls a small vial similar to your test tubes, pulls a test tube out and throws it on the ground before putting a small gas mask over his face so he's immune to it.
Mhm.
And you rolled a 5.
Mhm.
I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw, Icarus.
Come on, Nick.
Help
Nicky
is
boy.
just the next roll, right?
I'm sorry?
Help is just the next roll.
Let me double.
Good question. I think it is. I think you just give somebody the
I
help
love it. It
action.
just covers his mouth.
Yeah.
If your ally attacks the
Owl's
target
like-
before your next turn, the first attack roll is made with advantage.
Okay. So it's an attack.
Okay.
Thing. Got it.
If you want to burn it on a saving throw, I'll allow it though.
Oh, it's a saving throw for him?
Mm-hmm.
What'd you get?
Icarus is making a saving
Wait.
throw.
Okay, so I'm
Uh,
gonna spend a sorcery point, and use my care and use careful, because I think I can allow up to 4 creatures automatically succeed on a saving throw.
If you
I
cast the
Automatic.
spell.
No, on a spell. Oh, sorry, on a spell
Yeah.
cast.
Yeah.
He's not
Yeah,
casting a
you
spell.
have to
I have to cast a spell.
Mhm.
Sorry.
Yeah.
You have the
No,
help.
solid-
You can
Solid
save.
look.
Ben Luck.
So
Ben Luck.
it's not gonna add enough
not gonna
to
work. Yeah, it's not gonna add
to
enough.
a 1.
You got a 1?
So
Doing that one.
Icarus, if you want,
Kairos.
I will let you use the help action
Oh,
to
no.
give you advantage on
I-
this saving throw.
Kind of want to use it to kick the shit out of my dad.
Kairos will
It's-
pull out
it's
his
your-
pocket watch and
Okay.
Ooh, the pocket
click
watch.
it and use his chronal shift feature. You can only use it twice a day. I'll reverse time. You get to reroll.
Oh my god.
Hell
Okay,
yeah!
Come on, let's go.
Let's go,
Kairos!
Kairos!
Six, 5.
That's much better. That's a dirty 20.
I just go,
Amazing.
fuck him up, best buddy.
Nothing bad is ever gonna happen to any of us ever.
Right.
You all see as this like it looks poisonous, but it's not necessarily poison. This like green vapors begin to fill the area, engulfing Icarus and Daedalus as Icarus breathes it in and begins to fall asleep, completely unconscious, as time reverts and the leaves the lungs of Icarus, and Icarus manages to quickly throw something over his face and does not fall asleep here in the middle of the battlefield. That is Daedalus's turn.
Oh my god.
So now
That's
it goes to the Cravens. And the Cravens
Go away.
fly off towards campus.
Go away.
Completely riddled with fear, about to cause fear in a bunch of unsuspecting people.
Yeah, the nightmares are going into the town. Yeah.
Terrify everyone.
Yeah.
God.
Well,
It's
are they
bad.
flying?
Introduced,
Are they flying over
you've
these?
introduced an invasive species
No.
into the population.
No, the chef
Murderous-
is just gonna
what about
catch them
the-
all. Chef is gonna catch them all with their many arms and just make
That's
the
right, the
weirdest
Kraken.
crab world that has ever existed.
What about the hedge maze that is
And-
killing stuff as it flies over?
Oh,
it?
true. Yeah, I imagine that the hedge maze. I just thought the flavor of it. The hedge maze tries to catch. Who knows if the hedge maze will get all of the Cravens?
Oh no.
No!
Oh no.
Nova, that is your turn with Evan on deck.
Cool, excellent. I'm gonna call upon my flying shark to try to capture Evan's dad, Hermes, and fly them up in the air.
Incredible. You summon a slightly smaller than probably the real size, but like a great white shark that seems to be able to swim through the air as if it is flying, with somehow a magical ability. You imagine, I mean, the daughter of the king of the sea is able to sort of put a little twist, a little flavor on these sea creatures, as a great white shark enters the battlefield and begins darting off towards Hermes. What exactly is the shark trying to do?
Just to like grab Hermes and
Grapple?
just air grapple, yeah, and like
Okay.
air jail.
Here, Jeff.
Okay.
Dale.
Incredible. It's up to you. Would you rather a contested roll, or would you rather make an attack roll?
Do you frightened still? From my creatures
Okay.
of
Hermes was never frightened.
He wasn't frightened.
Oh, no,
He made the
sorry, I thought I
save.
was thinking about
Yeah,
Okay,
Daedalus
okay.
is
Oh,
Daedalus is
that
frightened.
was right.
I'll do attack.
Okay, make an attack
Okay.
roll.
Cool.
Please. Come on.
Manifesting.
Manifest.
Does I assume 12 doesn't do anything.
Unfortunately not. A 12 does unfortunately miss. I want to say I think sharks only get one attack, but I could be wrong.
Oh, this is setup. But this is a magical shark.
Yeah.
It certainly is. It certainly is.
Yeah.
What did you roll? What was the number on the dice?
I rolled a 10.
A 10? Okay,
Yeah.
cool. So here's what I'm going to do because I'm feeling generous because I almost killed one of your party members. If you use the stats for a giant shark, then they get a +9, which would make it 19. I'm not going to let you do as much damage as a giant shark does because that's freaking wild.
That'd be
'Cause
so
we're kind of
nuts.
making this up as we go. But that's a 19, which hits.
Yay.
Let's
I still
go.
just went like so it probably get a little harm as it like grabs onto the like Hermes' arm as he tried to put him in air jail.
Okay, incredible. I'm looking at a reef shark, which is pretty low stakes. Just go ahead and roll a d8 as it bites onto Hermes. 4. Nova, describe how your shark kills and or describe how your shark kills Hermes.
Shut up.
This is not what I wanted.
It's okay. I got you.
This is not the plan.
I mean, it's a melee attack, so your shark can do non-lethal damage if you would like.
Bite his legs off.
Put him in air jail.
Just like the shark just like speeds up so fast just to put him unconscious mode. So not lethal. I'd rather not kill her.
Absolutely.
So LJ hanging
incredible.
Unconscious.
So pretty.
Okay.
And so is your giant shark.
So pretty.
So pretty.
As this massive shark swims towards Hermes, who is surrounded at this point by Evan, by Vlock, by a terrifying shadow spawn who has done weird amount of damage. I need to look up that spell. That's insane. and then a fucking shark appears and bites
can I also
him.
have Nova on the shark too? Is that okay?
Why not?
Cool.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Why not?
Riding the shark.
She's done not seeing right now.
2 hit points left. Yeah. You swimming, riding the shark. You come over. The simplest. Hey, buddy, just put him in air jail. Bite. Dead. Unconscious.
Unconscious.
And at this point on the battlefield, I forgot to mention the pulse wave knocked out the tiger. Totally forgot to mention that. It didn't come up because no one tried to hit them anyway, but I already marked them off. So pulse wave took out the tiger. So now Cravens are taken care of because of the fear. Only Daedalus is on the field. Icarus, it is your turn.
Tell your dad to stop, dude.
He's not looking great. He's past bloodied.
Okay. I'll turn to him and see, even the gods can be defeated when we work together. Just have to have the right, the right group of friends. And I'm going to, I probably don't need it, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to use my Meta Magic Adept to cast Blur as a bonus action, which just basically looks like I pull one of my vials out, pop the cork off with my fucking thumb, and dump it, and then my whole body just starts vibrating and shaking and like all that cool stuff. And then I'm going to just straight up, like, full force palm him with a shocking grasp in the chest.
Do it. Go for it.
Clear.
Yeah.
Don't forget your advantage.
Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah, you still have your advantage.
I know, I just rolled it with advantage. Let me see if I can do... It's not gonna hit. I rolled a 2 and a 3.
Oh my god. Man.
So that's my turn.
I feel like it's because you're dead.
I'm gonna fly into the air 15 feet.
It doesn't matter. You have double disadvantage. Yeah. You try and grasp out at him again with this shocking grasp, and I think you're seeing your dad completely bloodied and beaten in this moment, alone. The muscle of his plan defeated. His clockwork tiger defeated. His cravens defeated. He has nothing left. His son isn't interested in going to the great city of Baltimore. That is Icarus's turn. Evan, it is your turn. Your dad is unconscious with a shark biting around him, holding him in air jail.
I'm gonna put my arm around him and can I have him, Nova?
Yeah.
All right. Put him over my shoulder. I'm gonna cast Levitate on myself, and I'm gonna take the two of us up over top of Daedalus.
Okay.
While my dad is in my arms, I'm gonna slap his face for a second. I don't know if he hears it or not, and say, I guess I'm just gonna go down with the family, aren't I? And I'm going to turn off Levitate and have the two of us crash into Daedalus.
Incredible.
What?
So cool. How high would you say you're going?
Well, the spell only allows me to go 10 feet. 20 feet. But
20,
would I be
yeah.
able to do a running jump and try to get a little bit of extra air up? Maybe just, do some cool monk shit? Like maybe run up, jump up onto the statue, up on the top of the statue, get up and get down. So maybe it's like 35, 40 feet instead?
Oh my God.
Why not? Hell yeah. Make an acrobatics check to see how high.
Yep.
Oh my God.
The Ninja Gaiden tornado.
That's 16 plus 7. So
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Wow.
You run up the statue, jump off, and then cast it in the sky, and you
take us
are
up.
45, 50 feet above Daedalus. And because you're in the center of like a chamber, the vines can't reach you, so that's all fine.
So I fly up and just say, I'm going down with family. I drop it and I hold onto him tight and just rock it down.
Hell yes. I'm gonna say make an as if you're making an unarmed strike, like use that as your attack bonus, but go ahead and make an attack with advantage.
Okay.
No.
It's an 11. I rolled a 3 and a 4.
Oh my God, guys.
But can I roll for both bodies?
Are you throwing? You have 2 attacks. Are you throwing your dad? Unconscious body. Are you using it like a weapon?
Yes.
I'll allow it then.
Ragdoll.
Still not great. I rolled a 6 that time. I cannot kill my father. It's the sons cannot take their dads out. I probably end up slow falling right when we get to the bottom just because I can't take him out.
Yeah.
That's actually really good though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tears.
Yeah. You kind of lose nerve a little bit in the moment, and using your dad's unconscious body as a missile, that's crazy.
It's crazy, guys. I don't know.
That's crazy.
I
in this fantastical world, that's a bit too far.
That's a bit much.
A bit much.
can't.
Rein it back.
Yeah.
And for brevity's sake, we're gonna move on to Vlock. Please, for the love of God, hit this guy.
It's just we can't hurt our dads.
It's okay. I got
I'm
3.
seeing how V has been wanting to let Icarus take out Daedalus and Evan take out Hermes. I think that she thinks that like this is their arc. This is how legends are made. This is how I want it, and then it keeps not happening. So she's gonna just side pocket. As Evan is slow falling, she wants to try and hit it to where it looks like just like that bottomed out under them is what's knocking out Daedalus, but it's really like a little arrow straight in the side there, like trying to sell the theatrics of it without taking anything away from her friends in this moment for them. So yes, I will roll with my little bow. I would like to use a shadow arrow on this one instead of a grasping, because grasping you'll see my brambles and then they'll know it was me, but shadow arrow just gives them a little extra psychic damage if that helps.
Absolutely.
So should be able to okay, that's good actually. What do I have? Plus 8, that's a 23 to hit.
That'll hit. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, then I'm gonna roll the +2 psychic damage, and the 1d6 +3 for the short bow. 6 and then 2 2. So that's a total of 13 damage.
13?
Um,
Yeah, 13's
yes.
enough.
Okay. As Evan is falling, she kind of like drops to a knee because she's barely conscious at this point, and is like nearly death by 1,000 cuts at this point, and pulls back and goes, "It's a good thing you couldn't do it, I promise," and lets the arrow fly. Like shadows kind of envelop just the tip of it as it like slices into Daedalus just at the moment that they kind of bottom out with the slow fall, to like at least look like the force of that fall knocked him out. And Hermes is already knocked out, so hopefully this kind of ends tension. V lets go, leans back up against the statue and goes, "Hurry, everybody touch it at once. They can't tell who won we all touch it at once."
But you already touched
already
it!
did it.
Touched it. You slapped it.
Everyone touch it at once. They don't know that.
Okay.
And she's
And
calling
with-
her friends over to all touch
Beautiful. Beautiful. And with that, our 6 mythical students, having gone through a hell of a challenge, rush towards the statue of Ares and all touch it simultaneously, just as the hedge maze completely drops into the ground with a momentary relapse between when Veloc first touched it and when the challenge actually would end, because combat is only 6 seconds around. So things were happening. And as the walls drop, Professor Ares and Artemis see a group of 6 friends all touching the statue at the exact same time. And you see Ares immediately be like, "Well, shit. We didn't think anyone was gonna do that. Thought y'all would be selfish. Anyway, I guess that works for..." Does that work? There's nothing in the bylaws. I say it works. And with that, all 6 students get straight A's for the next school year and can choose to go to class if they elect.
Let's go, sophomore.
But do not have to. And that is the end of this season of Mythos University. Please stick around for Action Surge. I know this is another season finale. Do you all mind as players if we take like a 5-minute break before getting into the Action Surge? Just to hit bathrooms and stuff like that? Fantastic. Love to hear it. You viewers, thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks to our players and our cast. An absolutely fucking phenomenal little series here. I had an absolute blast. I hope you guys did as well. And thank you so much for putting up with my Baltimore bullshit. That was so much fun for me. And before we go to break, let's just go around really quickly. You can say your name and another really quick plug, and we'll do that. I'm Justin, so you want to be a DM? Link's in the fucking bio.
I'm Taylor. What he just said.
I'm Daniel. What they just said.
Hell yeah.
Oh my god, I cannot. I am Classic Sam NYGM, and check out tomorrow on my channel because we're gonna interview Devin from Start Playing. Super excited.
That's amazing.
Beautiful. Meadow, you can find me at Howdy Love Darlin. You can also find me on the place that Devin owns, startplaying.games. If you see him, tell him, "Hey Devin, good to see you, get to talk to you again. It's me, Meadow, from the time where you hired me and stuff. Good to see you." And that's it.
Go. No, you go. I'm Connie. You can find me on TikTok at Camera Connie, Instagram at Connie This Photography. And if you tune in to watch me tomorrow, you're gonna see that I'm sad that this is done.
I'm Taylor, aka Spunky Taylor. You can catch me on Thursday for where I am gonna play a sailor, water monitor, lizard, humanoid sailor girl. Basically on Don't Kill My Character channel. So yeah, it's a pirate season. It's gonna go crazy. Yay!
Yes, let's go.
Just basically think of my character as like Stitch.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I love
she
that.
can eat her own feet and roll in a ball.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Amazing. Incredible. I have 1,000 questions, but we don't have time for that.
We have time in action, sir.
So if you're watching,
it's
all about Taylor's upcoming thing.
Yeah.
Only that.
Maybe, probably not, but
No,
maybe.
no.
I had some questions, but fuck them. Awesome.